purchase. And go Tigers!
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s and the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick as they may be hiring.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
If you take oral medication 1, 2, or more times daily, then here's important information from Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. Our pharmacies now offer dispelled medication packaging. This simply means your medication comes in daily pop-out packaging. Your medication for morning or evening or both are all together and ready to easily pop out whenever you need them. Dispel is a free service offered by Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. To get your medication packed in personalized packaging, call our Mangum location at 580-782-2195. That's 782-2195. Or our Granite location at 580-535-2130. That's 535-2130.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen, when you're enjoying ball this fall, stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To
To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit WOSC.edu.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
If you take oral medication 1, 2, or more times daily, then here's important information from Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. Our pharmacies now offer dispelled medication packaging. This simply means your medication comes in daily pop-out packaging. Your medication for morning or evening or both are all together and ready to easily pop out whenever you need them. Dispel is a free service offered by Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. To get your medication packed in personalized packaging, call our Mangum location at 580-782-2195. That's 782-2195. Or our Granite location at 580-535-2130. That's 535-2130.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen, when you're enjoying ball this fall, stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Hi again, everyone. Welcome to football on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. as we get set for week number 6 of the high school football season. Mangum on the road taking on the Warriors of Apache. And Dylan Fox has joined me in the broadcast booth. For those of you joining us online, whether it's on oksports.tv, the YouTube Tiger channel, or on the Facebook page, the sun will go down in about 10 minutes, and you'll be able to see a much clearer picture. Nothing we can do about the sun as we watch it sink out to the west. Dylan, we can't do anything about how hot it is in this broadcast booth either.
No, when we got here, there was no AC or anything on in here. It was actually locked, so I sat outside for about 45 minutes, but it's a little warm, to say the least.
Hermetically sealed booth. We do have the door open, and we do have an air conditioning going, but that west sun shining in here this afternoon, and it is steamy, to say the least. We're just hopeful that all of the mud daubers that are lying around, none of them are resurrected as it begins to cool off in here. Otherwise, you may hear some extraneous noise that occurs during the broadcast of the ball game between Mangum and Apache. So the last time that Dylan and I were in Apache doing football, well, there was a football game that went on and a thunderstorm broke out.
Yeah, it was a slight thunderstorm, to say the least. It was raining pretty hard, and they ended up calling it, I believe it was in the third or something.
Just at the beginning of the third quarter of play. Remember, we were following the lightning, and there was a bolt that absolutely shook us from our timbers, and about that time, KSWO came across lightning has been detected within 1/10 of a mile of your location, which, of course, was the football field, and that's when they waved the white flag and said that we've had enough.
Yeah, we kind of expected that night, and from what I remember, Mangum played well here last time, so...
Well, if you remember, they started off slowly. Apache put a couple of scores on the board, and it looked like it was going to be a very long night. And then suddenly, late in that first quarter of play, Mangum woke up and had momentum and the lead going into halftime. And I know that Sam Powers and company were disappointed that they didn't get to finish that ball game. This one will get finished tonight, and this is a critical ball game for Mangum. It begins a 3-week stretch of district ball games that, will determine where they end up in the district standings. Apache tonight, next Thursday night at home, the fall break Thursday night game against Hobart, and then in week number 8, we will travel to Hinton for a bowl game against the Bulldogs. So, as I mentioned, the next 3 weeks really critical for Mangum if they want to A, win the district championship, and B, get at least a first-round ball game at home when the playoffs begin.
Yep, like we've talked about, those non-conference games to start the year, kind of to get everything going, get the rust knocked off, and then whenever you come to these district ball games, it's time to go.
Of course, Mangum is 1-0 inside the district. Apache 1-0 as well, and Mangum got their win 2 weeks ago in a ball game that was a difficult ball game for everybody concerned. It was the first game of the season for Walters. Walters had everything postponed and or canceled prior to that district opener 2 weeks ago against Mangum. We will step aside, come back, and continue our countdown to kickoff as we get ready for Mangum and Apache on Classic Hits 97.7 and oksports.tv. You can hear the difference.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Well, they're joining us along the internet here this evening, and want to say hi to Cecilia Panetta. Also, Fran Lively is watching, Leanna Dickey, and Charles Stowe wants us to know I am watching. As we get set for Mangum and Apache, a lot of black, a lot of orange for both ball clubs. In fact, when I got here, and you heard the young man talk about it, well, I got here at 5:30. I got here at 5:55, so thank you. But Apache was out on the field, and I thought, oh, man, Mangum's wearing different uniforms tonight. No, that was the Apache uniforms. Austin Baldwin says, let's go Ashton. Pride, love you, brother. Charles Stowe checking in with Go Mangum Tigers. So at sun beginning to set out west. Hello, Coach Pride. How are you, sir? In fact, it went behind that tree, which made it a whole lot nicer. So you were out today climbing the Wichita Mountains, is that right?
Well, supposed to be in class.
Oh, you were. You got out early. They dismissed it, right?
Yep.
The professor said go ahead and take off early on a Friday afternoon.
They
right?
said we're canceled for hiking.
Yeah, exactly.
So I decided to hike. I mean, if I was going to be over here, professor says so.
Yeah, right.
I went hiking and then came straight here.
You're a rule follower.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Somebody tells you to do something, and you're right there.
Yes, sir. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, right on top of everything, aren't you? Coach Shelby joining us here in the broadcast booth, the obligatory pre-game pat on the backside. Thank you, Coach. So you guys going to be in here with us? No. Oh, okay. Coach Shelby says no. We want to have the G-rated version of the broadcast here this evening. Going to be a great night. Weather-wise, as that sun does set out west, and we're so grateful and thankful for that. As Mangum will send their captains to midfield. And again, in the age of COVID-19, one guy goes out there, even though there are 5 captains on the sideline. I want to ask you about that. I mean, I'm hearing today about all these changes in the NFL when it comes to games being postponed Monday, Tuesday. Maybe the Tennessee Titans are going to end up forfeiting some games because they have broken protocol. How long is this thing going to last?
I really don't think there's a right answer. I mean, I've talked with some people who kind of are making decisions, and they kind of told me, they're just going with what they learn each week. I mean, they make decisions based off of the information they have this week, and they understand that it's probably going to change week from week. But I mean, from the people I've talked to, I mean, they are learning as they go too.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's scientists. We're all part of the Petri dish, aren't we?
Pretty much.
Haley Torrin is watching. Beth Reynolds says, let's go Tigers. Paula Little Powers, go Tigers. Candy Williams, let's go Mangum Tigers, is going out to midfield for Mangum. One of the big uglies. And by the way, there's a dad who loves when we talk about the big uglies. Corbin McGill out to midfield to be the captain representing Mangum this evening, and trying to catch who his opposite number is. And Corbin is so broad, we can't see the other guy. You got to duck your head outside, see if you can find that. Did you get a number yet? I mean, you got cord. You can go that far. Dylan outside trying to find that number on the captain for Apache.
I can't see.
Okay. All right. Well, we talked about the weather not being very hospitable last time we were here. It is certainly a beautiful evening, and we look forward to a great night of football. Coming up tomorrow, OU and Texas take center stage, and it's kind of an unusual year. Both teams coming off losses last week. The second in a row for OU. And, boy, for them to start the season 0-3, nobody would think that's going to happen. Then on the other side of the ledger, they're calling for the coach's head down there in Texas. I mean, they hired him a couple of years ago, Tom Herman, from Houston, thought he was going to be a wonderkind, and they are struggling. So even though the teams don't have the sparkling records and they're not, looking to win a national championship, there's a lot on the line tomorrow down in the Cotton Bowl.
Oh, yeah. I mean, regardless of the standing of each team, it's it's a rough game regardless. But I'm trying to decide if I want my heart broke 3 weeks in a row or not. So I don't know if I'm going to watch or not.
Well, I tell you what, it has been tough the last couple of weeks, and I'm not a OU fan. I'm just a football fan when it comes to college football, and it was tough watching it with Deanne. She was throwing things at the television. By the way, that was Avery Shamhorn, the other captain for Apache. The Warriors in their home black tops with the orange numerals and orange pants. Meantime, the Mangum Tigers in their road whites with the black numerals and the orange trim. Suzanne Willis-Waits is watching. Hello, Suzanne. Good to have you alongside. Leanna Dickey says, do the work, Tigers. You know, it's amazing how science does work. You talked about it a minute ago. The sun's setting. It's cooling off in here, and I can actually feel the air conditioner doing its work now.
Whenever you walked in here, I was standing right in front of the AC,
yes, you were.
just trying to get a little bit of air.
All right, we'll take one more timeout and get set for Apache and Mangum, a critical A2 showdown coming up on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
So let's put the word out right now, Dylan Fox. Let's see if we can't convince somebody to come up and talk to us at halftime. 2 weeks ago, when your dad joined me in the broadcast booth, we had to cut people off because we had so many folks wanting to join us at halftime. So kind of circulate the word. If we've got, I don't know, maybe basketball coaches, they could come by and talk to us.
Who was up here 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, we had the Queen. We had to get the Queen up.
Okay.
One of the Queen candidates.
Gotcha.
Nicole Rogers, she came up and joined us. And then also Sean Laughlin, who is, among other things, a highway patrolman and a preacher. And he had an event that they wanted to talk about. By the way, that event raised $9,600.
Wow.
Yeah. So anybody's got something going on, send them on up. Send them our way at halftime. Be happy to visit and talk about maybe something's going on at the school or something going on inside the community. We would love to hear from you. By the way, Mangum will be receiving. They'll be on the left end of they'll be kicking off. I'm sorry. They'll be kicking off from left to right on your listening and or viewing device. And Apache will then obviously go in the opposite direction. Betsy King Dobbins says, go Tigers. So this one's just about ready to get underway. And over the years, Apache has found a way to come up with some outstanding skill players. And we were watching them during warm-ups, and they've got some kids that do have a lot of talent. One of those is Michael Caratini. Caratini back there to receive the kick. He is on the far side. And here on the near side, you'll find Hunter Smith. Those are the two deep backs. And then you got to watch this guy right here, Braden Curry. I was watching him during warm-ups, and Curry was impressive, to say the least. So set to kick it away is Lauren Sneed, and kicking game has been a bugaboo for Sam Powers in the first 4 games of the year. Let's see if they've got those figured out with that long week, and Sneed will kick it deep, fielded by Caratini at about the 5. He's got the 10, 15, comes to the far side, cuts it back at the 25, still on his feet at the 30, breaks a tackle across the 30, big block there, 35, 40, and coming near side to the 50, and they finally drag him down from behind at about the 44-yard line of Mangum. So that was a return that you really didn't think he was going to bring it back that far, but nobody could find anybody to make a tackle. He just kind of hid behind the big bodies up there. So great field position for Apache to begin the ball game. We got a 1st and 10 and it's the Mangum 44. Caratini in the backfield. He is the pistol in this formation. As they'll go 1st and 10, send a man in motion. Caratini gets the handoff. He'll get hit at about the 42, fall forward down to about the 40-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. By the way, the quarterback is Morgan Claiborne. Claiborne listed 6'1", 190. And we were watching him in warm-ups, and he throws a very nice football. Peyton Mindeman, I love that name, in from the sideline with the play. You got to believe that Peyton was named after Manning, don't you?
Surely, right?
I mean, not too many folks are. Again, they'll go with a pistol look, and Caratini looked like he was off a step early. He'll get the handoff and make his way down to about the 35-yard line. Penalty flag will fly, and I think this one's going to come back. We've got a hold somewhere on that interior. And, yep, that's going to be the call. So holding over there on that right side, the flag at about the 40, it looks like it's about the 41-yard line. They'll mark it off from there. The down will remain the same, but again, they'll march it back 10. And it'll be second down now from the Apache 49-yard line. Line to make for the first down right at the 35 of Mangum. Elaine Mills-Smith. Let's go Mangum Tigers. So second down and long now for Apache. They've kept it on the ground a couple of times. Splitting out here on the near side will be Dre Santos. Again, pistol formation. Send a man in motion here on the near side. A little toss to him. And that's Hunter Smith. Smith turns the corner, has the 45-40. Looks for a block, takes it down to the 30, and finally steps out of bounds at about the 29-yard line of Mangum. And we've got another penalty flag back here at the 40-yard line, and that's got to be a block in the back, doesn't it? That's your cue.
Sorry.
Right.
I was totally zoned out. Yeah, I mean, whenever he runs out like that, that seems like to be the only call.
Well, he got to the edge, and the block was made. And actually, the flag is going to be marked on from the 46-yard line. So they'll mark it from the 46, 10 yards back. And for all the yards that Apache is gaining, they are giving it right back with the illegal blocks. So they'll place the ball now at the 44-yard line on the near hash mark. Line to make the 35 of Mangum. Second down now and forever. Ball setting at the 46. It's second down. We'll call it, 23. 10:30 and running in the first quarter of play. And we've got no score. Shotgun formation with Morgan Claiborne. To his right, or left rather, Caratini. Now they'll send Lindsay in motion. And Caratini going to look for a block, tries to turn the corner, has the 45-50 still on his feet, and knocked off his feet now at about the 46-yard line of Mangum. Quan Bailey in on the stop for the Tigers. And we also see getting off the pile over there, Isaac Patoja. But good job of getting some of that chunk yardage back there for Apache. And they got it back into Mangum territory at the 47-yard line. Marking it down to 46. So it'll be third down from there, third down and about 11. Shane Hagee says, go Tigers. Brent Bogart is watching as well. Hello, Brent. Good to have you alongside. So third down and long. Apache has kept everything on the ground to this point. Again, they'll send a man in motion. Again, Caratini looked like he was laning. Collision in the backfield, and a good job defensively there by Mangum. Elijah Bernal got in there and disrupted things. Got some help as well from Quan Bailey. Give credit to the quarterback, Morgan Claiborne, number one, for holding on to the football, as the mesh between he and Caratini were not that great. And then also picking up a couple of yards on the play as well. Becky Martinez says, go Tigers. Quan, your Aunt Becky and Luke Macias are watching. So fourth down, back to receive now for Mangum is Lamar James. Rugby-style punt away. Try to keep it away from James. The ball will hit and roll forward. Got a penalty flag back here at the 45-yard line. And I don't know. I'm going to see if this is running into the kicker, but if you, personal foul, running into the kicker. But and if I'm Sam Powers, I argue that. If you leave the pocket, if you are running, you give up that right to be protected.
It seemed like he was almost waiting for that to be the case before he kicked it. I mean, I'm not saying it there was any way illegal. It's just he, like you said, moved outside of the pocket, waited, and then kicked.
Yeah, but if you do that rugby-style kick, wow. That's I don't know about that. I wish we had time to Google that. Tracy Smith is watching. Hello, Tracy. Shane Hagee says go 72. Caitlin Huckabee is joining us as well. So they mark it off from the line of scrimmage, and that'll be more than enough for a first down, as it will move it all the way down to the 29-yard line of Mangum. But again, it's my belief, it's my thought, and correct me if I'm wrong, but if you are a punter and you leave the tackle box doing that rugby-style kick, I mean, you're fair game. Apparently not. Wow. So big break there for Apache. They had all those penalties, and now a penalty called against Mangum that is critical. got a problem. Back judge pointing at the game clock. And apparently there was some time that was running off. Let's see if they adjust this. Play clocks are here at Apache, which we appreciate a great deal. So again, we're just the white hat. He's going to come to the sidelines and ask them to put, I believe, some extra time on the clock. It shows 8:51 left here in quarter number one. There is no score. Apache picking up a first down on a roughing the kicker play. Now the official signaling like, hey, when they start counting, that means he's got it. So apparently those play clocks are not working. Play clocks are not working. That's what it is. 25-second clock is not working. First down carry for Caratini, and he'll glide his way down to about the 25-yard line. A couple of black hats in on the stop. As we see Sawyer Webb getting off the pile. And down below, Corbin McGill getting help as well from Batoha. But a positive gain there. We'll take it down to about the 25. A pickup of, we'll call it 4 on the play. Sets up a second down now. Second down and about 5 for Apache. And there have been ball games this year where it's obvious the opponent able to run the football against Mangum, and that's what Apache is doing here tonight. Is the quarterback will keep it himself and take it inside the 25 down to about the 23. Morgan Claiborne picking up a couple on the play, knifing in to make the play for the Tigers, linebacker Micaiah Whittington. So Whittington, who came on a couple of weeks ago, has been a force so far. Let's say hi to Scott Simcoe and Justin O'Neill checking out the broadcast this evening. Along with Mary Moberly there in the Kansas City metro area and Denise Delahunty Webb. So third down now, third down and about 2. Copeland from the shotgun. High snap, goes and gets it, hands it off to Caratini. Caratini spins and still on his feet. McGill lost sight of him, then got back up and dragged him down with about 7 other guys. That will be enough, I believe, for a first down, though. So the drive kept alive because of a penalty. And it will be a Warrior first down. Fresh set of downs now. Alex Brooke Allen, we are proud of you. Dominique Cantoni. All right. Sheila Green says, go Tigers. So it'll be first down now at the 16-yard line. And a methodical drive to this point from Apache. No score, but they've had the football. Scoreboard going crazy. 7:05 left here in the first. Copeland going to carry it himself. And boy, he got hammered at the line of scrimmage. Great job by Toha to come down the line and flatten out. Turn that one back in. And then a host of black hats in there to make the play. Sawyer Webb in on the stop. Also coming from the backside there. That time was Reagan Allman. And finishing off the play for Mangum was Corbin McGill. And again, we're getting a stoppage of play. And it's a clock problem. We've got a big-time clock problem going on here as it shows 6:44 left in the first quarter of play. And again, Apache has had the ball the entire period. Sam Powers talking to his coaching staff upstairs about some of the defensive alignments and maybe also about the clock being kept properly. So they'll wind it now. 6:40 left in quarter number 1. No score. Apache with the ball. Second down and about 6 at the 13. Caratini on the inside handoff, and he'll get belted at the line of scrimmage. Still able to fall forward for about a yard, maybe 2. Big hit in there by Whittington at the end of the play. And also we like the effort coming off the edge, Trey Dickey. He popped the quarterback, Morgan Claiborne, as he gave the handoff to Caratini. So it'll be third down now. Third down, and actually they lost a yard in the play. Third down at about 5. 6:05 left in the first. Ball setting at about the 12-yard line. One of those football fields where football fans can drive into the facility and actually park and watch the game and leave their lights on. Okay, now the lights go off. Good deal. So Caratini going to get the handoff straight up the middle, runs into his own man, pushes the pile forward down to about the 5-yard line, and that'll be good enough for a first down. Batoha in on the stop, McGill as well. And also helping out that time for Mangum, Elijah Bernal. But again, it would appear the first down has been picked up. They're going to mark it here, and let's see. And the clock shoots craps again. He was just shy, marked him down at the 6 instead of the 5. And, well, now they've changed their mind. Now they said it is indeed a first down. Wow. This was a little hanky to get underway. So first and goal from the 6 now, as Alexis Brooke Allen says, go Tigers. Copeland, Caratini. Caratini breaking a couple of tackles, and he'll push his way forward down to about the 1-yard line. Looked like he was going to get in, and a good job by the Mangum defense to push him back. Not way back, but at least outside of the end zone. Bailey in on the stop, also coming off the edge that time, Lamar James to help out. But again, this has been a bugaboo this season. Teams able to run the football on Mangum. And Apache has kept it on the ground this entire drive. 4:50 left in the first quarter of play. Copeland to Caratini, busted to the outside. He gets hammered at the line of scrimmage, but he was across the goal line. Caratini gets up wolfing a little bit. The hit was made by Elijah Bernal, but Caratini was in the end zone, and he gets a little lecture from the official as he goes off the field. So the touchdown goes to Michael Caratini, the 5'11", 180-pounder, who carried the ball on all but 2 of those plays during that drive and has given Apache the early 6-0 lead. And it would appear that Apache are set up in the swinging gate formation, but we would guess that they will kick the football, and we would guess wrong. Quick snap to the up back and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, Nick Lindsay. So Lindsay will score the 2-point conversion. 4:44 left in the first. Apache 8. Mangum set to get the ball for the first time here tonight on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency, and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
How about an 8-minute, or actually a 7-minute and 16-second drive to start the ball game for Apache?
Yeah, that was impressive by Apache. I mean, I'm sure they've watched quite a bit of film because they knew that they were going to run the ball and run the ball often. And, I mean, a few penalties didn't help Mangum at all.
No, the roughing the kicker really was a tough one there. Minnie Green says, go fight, win, Tigers. Out of Macias, let's go Tigers. Number 32, Quan Bailey. Set to kick the football away here for Apache is Hunter Smith. And Smith going to come here on the near side. That one going to go out of bounds. And so Mangum can have Apache re-kick, or they'll take it where it went out of bounds. Plus out to about the 35-yard line. So Mangum goes to work offensively for the first time tonight. Trailing 8-0. How about that swinging gate play? It was run very well by Apache. So Mangum will take it first and 10 at the 35. They will not make the Warriors re-kick. And Brody Shelby and company set to go to work. They'll go with a pistol formation. Shelby, of course, the quarterback, and his pistol mate is Quan Bailey. Everybody bunched on the far side. Now they'll come here on the near side. Trips to the right, as they say. Shelby going to run the option the other way. Late pitch to Bailey over his head. He'll bobble, catch it, 40, 45. Ducks his head in and is knocked out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. First of all, they'll mark him out at the 50. First of all, a great job by Bailey to hold on to the football, and then hard running picks up the first down.
Yeah, that was some hand-eye coordination for sure. But whenever he got the ball, he tucked his head and was full steam ahead.
Well, and he was able to keep his momentum as well. That was very impressive. So Shelby, a good pitch at the right time. A first down at midfield, and now we'll get movement. Oh, well, that's not very pleasant there. Defensive lineman, you used to be able to do that. You could tee off on the offensive lineman when there was movement. They've kind of taken that out of the football game, and for good reason. Angel Catarini just absolutely unloaded on one of the Tigers, and that may have been Bryce Ditmore. So they're going to call illegal procedure against Mangum, and the Tiger fans don't like it, but Mangum did move first. It was the extracurricular activity that got Jennifer Warner all excited down below us, and you might be able to hear her at home. So 1st and 15 now. Shelby, empty backfield, going to roll here on the near side. Brody with room, with time, throws, penalty flag down, pass is caught, but it's going to be for naught. Lauren Sneed makes the nice catch and is knocked out of bounds at about the 33-yard line, but we're going to get a hold back here at the 38 of Mangum. Brody got out of the pocket, and those linemen then start grabbing, start reaching, and one of them got caught. Harvey, Darnell Jones says go Mangum. Kind of fun to be here among the fans. You know, we're a little bit removed there at the Liberty Bowl, but we can hear them right now.
Wish we had like the fan microphone.
Well, yeah, that'd be okay. Of course, we got to keep our FCC license as well.
Oh, for sure.
So here we go. Second down and long, and again the scoreboard has gone by the wayside. 8-0 Apache on top. Mangum with the football. Shelby with time for the shotgun. Looking. Now going to fire deep. Got a man open, and the pass is tipped away at the last minute. Good job of recovering that time defensively by Hunter Smith. Lamar James was open. He got behind the defense, and the ball just a little bit late and able to knock it away at the last second. Hunter Smith. It'll be second down. So the line to make for a first down is the 41 of Apache. The line of scrimmage, the 31 of Mangum. That's 30 yards. 4:05 left in the first, and it's an 8-0 lead for Apache. So get part of it right here. I like to, you should get 5 right there. And Mangum fans working the officials. They got the call. It was a little bit slow in coming. But anytime the defense is in the neutral zone, you have to kill the play right then. So they did. There's 5 free yards, and a good job by Shelby on that hard count. Makes it second down and 25. Ball setting at the 35 of Mangum. Pistol formation, that's Bailey in the backfield. Brody, flush from the pocket. He's got some room along the far side, 40, 45, and shoved out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. So good job by Brody Shelby to get what he could and bring up a third down and manageable. He said he stepped out at the 45. So it'll be third down from there. Again, the line to make the 41 of Apache. Line of scrimmage, the 45 of Mangum. Sarah Martin, let's go Tigers. Hello, Sarah. Good to have you alongside, kid. Third down now, third and about 15 for Mangum. 3 wide receivers here on the near side. Rogers by himself up top. Bailey in the backfield with Brody. Shelby, long snap count. Drops back to pass, rolling, looking, throws. He's going to go deep. 3 men back there, passes up for grabs, and caught in traffic by Lauren Sneed. Oh, doctor, how in the world did Lauren Sneed come away with that football?
It seemed like Shelby just threw it up for grabs, and he went up and got it.
I mean, seriously, 3 guys in the neighborhood in white shirts, 3 in black shirts, and Sneed got up in the middle of them and said, this ball's mine. Big pitch and catch there. First and 10 at the 14 of Apache. Wow. So while the Warriors slow and methodical with their drive, Mangum, anything but. They've had it for just over a minute, and they have taken it all the way down to the 14 of the Warriors. Inside handoff, and they had that one set up beautifully as they were going to go on the reverse. Bailey to Sawyer Webb, and somebody jumped, and that one killed before it started. Terry Williams says, go Tigers. So the penalties certainly are plentiful on both sides. I mean, remember that first drive for Apache? I mean, they got whistled numerous times as well. So 1st and 15 now. Mangum behind the chains with 3:20 left in the first, trailing 8-0. Brody in the backfield by himself. Now they'll send Whittington in motion. Toss it to him. He'll turn the 20. 15 gets a block and is dragged out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. Let's see where they mark him out officially. It's a well-designed play there. Is coming on the little toss inside. And that actually is a pass play because it goes forward out of the hands of Brody Shelby. And Micaiah Whittington, they mark him out at the 12. Am I saying that right, girls? Micaiah? Mackay? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Mark him out at the 12, so brings up a 2nd down and 8. 2:40 left in the first quarter of play. Jet sweep going to go to Lamar, and James got knocked down at the 10-yard line, fell forward to the 9. That'll bring up a 3rd down now. 3rd down and about 4. 2:30 and running in the first quarter of play. Well, I go back to that throw by Brody Shelby, and you said it. He just threw it up and said, somebody go get this for me. This is backyard football. We love it. Whittington in the backfield now, and again into the neutral zone. Brody Shelby will coax them to give him 5 free yards, and that should be a 1st down. So encroachment for the 2nd time during the drive against Apache. Mangum fans loving that call. So 3rd and 4 now turns into 1st and goal for the Tigers. 2:11 left in the first quarter of play. Well, you can tell that both teams a little bit rusty coming in tonight. There have been a ton of penalties for a Week 6 ball game. So here we go. Well, it wasn't enough for a 1st down. They'll hand it off to Whittington. Micaiah breaking a tackle, still pushing the pile, looking for the end zone. Won't get there, but he will get the 1st down. And Micaiah Whittington really working hard there. And picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal now for Mangum. 1:57 and running in the first quarter of play. Whittington left side, and he gets a block from Pride. Did he get into the end zone? No call yet, and apparently it'll be 2nd down and goal. You can see the highway from here, and there's all kinds of emergency vehicles headed down the highway. Let's hope that they don't come this way. Minute 35 left in the first. Mangum trailing 8-0. They have the ball, 2nd down and goal. Now remember, this was a bugaboo about 3 weeks ago when you were here. Had the ball inside the 5-yard line numerous times and did not convert.
Yeah, that was at Burns Flat. They 1st and 1 and just could not get in.
Quarterback sneak here. Brody Shelby trying to fight and get into the end zone and not going to get there. To be 3rd down and goal from the 1. Nick Chasnall, the big 5'10", 270-pounder, got on Brody's back and kept him from getting into the end zone. Wow. So it'll be 3rd down and goal. 50 seconds left. Quarter number 1. Again, they'll go to Shelby. Tries a Tom Brady quarterback sneak, and we're waiting for a call. Still haven't gotten one. And it'll be 4th down. Wow. And you can see Nathan Augustine in there. He's saying touchdown, but he's in a white jersey, not a striped one. 25 seconds left in the first quarter of play. 4th down and goal from inside the 1-yard line. And I believe Mangum will take a timeout, and they will. 21 seconds left in the first. 4th and goal from inside the 1 when you and I come back on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
21 seconds left of this first quarter of play. 8-0 our score. It is Apache in front of Mangum. Mangum does, 4th down and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Let's see what Mangum calls here coming out of that timeout. Shelby underneath center, going to send a man in motion. That's Whittington, and he'll turn the corner. No, it's Lamar James, and James using that speed, getting to the corner and scoring from a yard away. Touchdown, Mangum, and it's 8-6 with 16 seconds left in quarter number 1. How about that play call?
I mean, they tried to go right up the middle the last 3 plays, so you might as well try and go outside.
Yeah, good speed there by Lamar James. Some of the gals up here in the press box with us thought it was Whittington. Now Mangum going to cost themselves on the 2-point conversion. One of the big uglies up front moving early. So that'll cost them 5. I would think that Sam Power is going to go ahead and go for 2 here. As I mentioned, the kicking game has been a bugaboo for the club all season long. So they will keep that 2-point conversion team out there. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Mangum trying to tie this one up. They trail 8-6. Pistol formation with Shelby and Bailey in the backfield. Brody going to roll near side, rolling, looking, now spins, goes back the other way, throws into the end zone. Pass caught. Rogers for the 2 points. Great job there by Luke Rogers. Well, I believe now they're saying that Brody Shelby went down and used the football to keep his balance, and apparently that's a no-no. Well, you might have heard the disdain from the Mangum fans after that call. 16 seconds left in the first. It's 8-6. 2-point conversion did not count on Classic Hits. 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Could you tell? Did it look like his knee touched when he slipped down?
I didn't see it. I was looking through the camera. I didn't see it, but
he used the football to keep his balance, which apparently is a no-no. So the spotters that we have here in the press box, the young ladies, they said, yeah, his knee stayed up, but he used the ball. But when the ball touched the ground, apparently they said that killed the play. So it's an 8-6 contest. I kind of feel like the waning days of Bob Berry, the late Bob Berry, when he was doing OU football, and he had all those spotters in the booth with him. We need to get you girls on payroll. So like you're on payroll, right?
I was going to say.
End over end kick, middle of the field, and picked up by Copeland. He'll bobble it. That's Caratini instead. Caratini 20, 25, 30, 35. Look out. Little jab step. It'll get knocked back down at about the 36-yard line. And there'll be 8 seconds left in quarter number 1. So one more play for the Warriors as they lead 8-6 with 8 seconds left here in this first quarter of play. Certainly a tale of two cities. Apache grinding out their touchdown drive. Big plays for Mangum. So 1st and 10 for the Warriors. This should be the final play of quarter number 1. For the shotgun formation will go Morgan Claiborne. And again, Caratini in the backfield. 3 wide receivers here on the near side. Caratini the handoff. Breaks it to the outside. Good job by Whittington. Returning back in. And the tackle finished off by Kyle Mullins. So that will end period number 1. And it is an 8-6 ball game. Apache out in front of Mangum. Quarter number 2 coming up. We invite you to stick and stay on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference.
Every Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Want to welcome to the broadcast Shelley Jenkins Mullins as she is watching tonight. Hello, Shelley. And also Alexis Brooke Allen says, so thankful for this live feed to watch our boys. You bet. Alexis, it's our pleasure to bring it to you. It'll be second down now for Apache. 8 to go for them for a first down as we begin period number 2. Warriors on top, 8-6. I'm going to send a man in motion here, and well, Caratini was moving. Yeah, they got him this time. Free play here as coming here on the near side, Copeland, and they'll knock him down at about the 35-yard line. There are 2 flags down. The play should have never occurred. They should have whistled it dead when Caratini was moving. He moved early, and then there's a second foul for a block in the back here at about the 47-yard line. But again, that block in the back should have never occurred. That should have been a dead ball. And Sam Powers is and the official's telling that right now. And that flag's not going to count. That play should have been dead. So they'll mark out 5 from the line of scrimmage. And they continue to work on Mangum to move away from the sidelines. It's about the 3rd time I've seen the white hat do that. So they'll mark off the 5, and it brings up a second down now. We'll call it second and about 13. But again, if you'll watch, and I know those of you watching at home, Michael Caratini, the fine running back for Apache, he is getting a rolling start. A couple of times I'm thinking I'm watching Canadian rules football or the old AFL Arena Football League. Caratini again moving there. They got away with it. First pass of the night for the quarterback, and he fired a fastball over the middle that was incomplete. Now we're going to get a late hit, and a penalty will be called. So the football delivered by Morgan Claiborne, and then he got popped after he let go of it. And they're going to call a personal foul on Kyle Mullins. Mullins got there late. So this will give the first down to Apache. Well, they got him for a face mask is what they got him for. So if it's just the inadvertent face mask, it'll only be 5 yards. Let's see what the call is here. 11:36 left in the first half of play. And it is the 5-yard mark-off. So the 5 that Mangum got on the illegal procedure, they gave back with the inadvertent face mask. I think high school about the only place you find that inadvertent. Everywhere else it's 15 yards no matter what. 11:36 left in the first half of play. And I need more cowbell. First pass of the night didn't look all that good for the quarterback, Morgan Claiborne. Claiborne going to send a man in motion, and we'll get movement. And again, now they're beginning to see it, and they need to see it. Caratini, a rolling start almost every single snap. He's good enough. He doesn't need that extra help. So now they go back the 5 yards that they gave up a moment ago. Wow. This one may end at about midnight if it continues at its current pace. 11:35 left in the half. Mangum trailing 8-6. Apache with the football. Ow. Oof. These programs are nice, but they have some killer staples in them, and one of them I just jabbed into the palm of my hand. No, you're fine. Second down and 13. A little ambiance is good. We like that. Giggling girls, that's great at high school football. So second down now and 13. And now, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Mangum going to give it back. Folks, we've had 4 consecutive plays where we've done a little do-si-do, Go back 5, come back 5, go back 5, and now come back 5. Egad. So, guess what? It's second down and 8 now for Apache. Where we were 4 minutes ago. That play took all of 1 second and really should have taken any time off the clock because the clock should have wound on the snap. But it is 2020, isn't it? Nick Lindsay in the slot here. Sent him in motion, and they'll do so again. Going to hand it off to Lindsay on the jet sweep. He breaks a tackle across the 45. He's at the 50 and inside Mangum territory, all the way down to the 47-yard line. A nice run there by Nick Lindsay, and you can kind of see that one coming. That'll be a first down carry all the way down to the Mangum 46. And setting that one up, sending him into motion more than once, and it's a read option for the quarterback, Morgan Claiborne, and Claiborne that time stuck it in the belly of his back, and Lindsay did the rest. 1st and 10 now. Pistol formation. Rolling out here on the near side. Claiborne still on the roll. Going to throw. Pass is high and incomplete. Oh, let me just tell you, Lamar James was sizing up Triton Ivy. If that ball had been anywhere near Ivy, Ivy would have become poison Ivy there, because, I mean, Lamar was loaded up and ready to just absolutely undress him. Again, I mentioned it. We're around a football field where you can drive up and people sit in their automobiles and there is a car that has its lights on. Remember in Little League when they'd holler out at hey, get your lights off!
Didn't think we'd still have to be worried about it.
Well, not in a high school football game. 2nd down and 10, 11:05 left in the half. Caratini has gone to the bench, and this is a new running back in there. That's Hunter Smith. Smith will take it inside the 45 down to about the 43-yard line. And then on the stop for Mangum, a host of tacklers, including Whittington. Also getting off the pile is Bataha. Bataha, he's getting some stuff on his shirt already. Fisher Webb going to come back into the ballgame. Want to say hi to Mike McAlexander. Mike, good to have you alongside, partner. I can see the big grin coming across your face now as we say hello to you. 3rd down at about 5.5, 6. And they'll throw it out here in the flat, low pass, maybe getting a piece of it that time. Was the defensive back Allman, incomplete, and it'll be 4th down. Pass was intended here on the near side for Nick Lindsay. It did not look good. That ball shot-putted that time by quarterback Morgan Claiborne. Tonnell Kristen, let's go Tigers. Dickie, guys, where you at? So it would appear Apache's going to punt here for the second time tonight. Hunter Smith did once before, dig the rugby-style kick, and out of that, he got himself a 15-yard running into the kicker. That's motion on the end. Again, a rugby-style kick, and is headed for out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. And again, the Mangum coach is furious, and they should be. There was a lineman down in a 3-point stance before the ball was snapped. He got out of that 3-point stance and into a 2-point stance. Should have been a call there. Been a rough night for the officials so far. 10:16 left of the half. Mangum gets their second offensive possession of the ball game, and they trail 8-6. 1st and 10, they have it at their own 6-yard line, so the full field in front of them. By the way, they turned off the lights over there. All right, from his own end zone, Brody Shelby. Whittington in the backfield. Brody going to roll, stop, fire across the middle. Pass is caught and dragged down at about the 9-yard line. Will be Allman. Good job by him to go down and catch the ball at his shoe tops and pick up positive yardage. There's not a lot of cool air coming out of that air conditioner now. So say his first name for me. Riggin. Okay. All right. So Riggin Allman on the catch, and at least gives some room to Mangum from their own goal line. 2nd down, the ball sitting at the 10-yard line. Line to make for a first down is the 16. Penalty flag going to fly. So does the football here on the near side. Going to be picked off. Stolen away by Hunter Smith, and Smith a convoy down the near sideline. Run out of bounds inside the 20 at about the 19-yard line. Let's check the flag. And the white hat, I think going to indicate this is against Mangum. Yep, illegal shift against the Tigers. they'll decline the penalty, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Apache as they marked him out, at the 18-yard line. One thing that we like about the Warrior field here, they've got the individual line yardage markers. Marcia Davis-Brooks has joined us. Hello, Marcia. The ball's going well. So 1st and 10 now at the 18-yard line of Mangum. Apache, obviously with great field position, and they have been pounding the football on the ground all night long. First turnover of the night goes against Mangum. Again, they'll go to that little jet sweep, and a good job defensively. Ball comes free. Mangum says they've got it. Let's see. Still waiting for the call, and it will be 2nd down. The mesh that time was not good between the quarterback and his running back, and Nick Lindsay had a hard time holding on to the football. Then he got whacked by Brody Shelby, lost the football, but apparently got it back at the bottom of that pile. Lost a couple on the play, brings up a 2nd down and a dozen. 9:15 left in the half, 8-6 ball game. Mangum trailing by a pair, and Apache has the ball deep in their own in Mangum territory. Back in there, Michael Caratini, the excellent tailback for Apache. I'm surprised if they don't go to him here. Caratini does get the handoff, comes to the near side. Great pressure by Whittington on the backside. Turned him into Quan Bailey. And another loss on the play, this time back to the 22-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down and about 14. So that defense beginning to stiffen just a little bit. Timeout going to be taken here by Larry McDaniel and this group from Apache. They lead 8-6, 8:42 left in the half. They've got it deep in Mangum territory on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
All right, 8:42 left to the first half of play. Donnell, I believe it's going to be on October 30th as senior night will be celebrated that night. Tracy Dale Smith joining us back here in the broadcast. And I know Tracy Dale will be thinking about our friend David Hawk Glenn Gallagher, who will be memorialized tomorrow in Altus. Hawk passing away on August the 9th of COVID-19. And just able to have his memorial service tomorrow. It will be at the Altus City Cemetery, and I know that there are some out there that knew David quite well, and there will be a procession from Altus High School to the cemetery beginning at 9, and I certainly hope that you will join in that if you knew Hawk, and we will be there tomorrow morning. Derek Burnham has joined us here. Hello, Derek. Good to have you alongside. So McDaniel takes a timeout for Apache. 8:42 left in the half. 3rd and 14 facing the Warriors. They lead by a pair, 8-6. Back-to-back plays have gone in the opposite direction of the goal line for Apache as Mangum's defense has stiffened here. 3rd down and 14. And they're going to go with a run-pass option. And now defensive pressure and sack all the way back at the 26-yard line will be the quarterback, Morgan Claiborne. Great job by Whittington to get in there. Bailey as well, and also Levi Cantu in on the stop. So what was 1st down and 10 at the 18, now all the way back to the 26-yard line, 4th and a bunch, about 18. Katie Bowen-Carney is watching. Hello, Katie. And congratulations to Richard and all the members of the Hobart Lady Cats softball team making it to the 2A state tournament. That is just exciting stuff. That's a program that will only grow. 7:55 left in the half, 4th down and long. And again, they're going to throw. This play whistled dead before it got off. And well, I tell you what, this is a ball game that is really chock full of errors here this evening. They get a procedure call against Apache, and they'll mark off 5 more yards. Dylan Fox will say hi because Katie's listening. No, I got to turn your microphone on. Well,
turn it back up.
Golly.
Hello, Katie.
So the line of scrimmage to begin the drive was the 18-yard line of Mangum. Now it's 4th down at the 31 of Mangum. Line to bank for a first down is the 8. And again, Apache won't try to kick it. They're just going to go for it here. Hello to Jay Cross, who's joined us in the broadcast booth. Again, they want to throw. Pass over the middle. Going to be caught inside the 10. And let's see if that is enough for a first down. Yeah, from this angle, it looks like he's got it. And the officials look across the way. The Apache kids say first down. And Larry McDaniel down there with the play, he said first down as well. Give credit that time to the quarterback, Morgan Claiborne, finding a spot in the zone and drilling a pass in there. Good catch in traffic made by wide receiver Hunter Smith, and now they're going to bring the chains and measure. So you talk about a crazy drive. 4th down at the 31, the line to make the 8 for a first down. They're going to stretch the chains. And it is a first down by a half a length of football. Wow. Boy, that's tough. 4th and that long, and they pick up the first down. So plays that went in the opposite direction the first 3 snaps of the drive, then turns into that. You've been 20-20, my friend. And now we're going to do the stoppage of play again. 7:22 left in the half. They're talking to the wide receiver here on the near side, Hunter Smith. And Smith, an equipment problem. So they will run him off the field. And that's a break for Mangum, because Mangum had too many players on the field. That is a big-time break there. They get penalized for too many players on the field if that equipment problem doesn't occur. Caratini on the carry. Nope, quarterback going to keep it. He'll throw. Jump pass. Caught and a hit immediately by Lamar James, and no gain on the play. That's a tough catch there by Preston Roberts. Great play by Lamar to stop him in his tracks. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from the 8. Clock running, 6:55 left in the first half of play. And it's an 8-6 ball game, Apache on top. Both clubs taking the football and scoring on their first drives of the evening. A punt for Apache on their second drive. Mangum an interception. And now Apache in their third drive of the half. And they have it for 2nd and goal from the 8. Caratini gets the handoff, and Caratini runs over a couple of ball players and goes into the end zone. Caratini got himself a head of steam. And the first time anybody got in his way was Lauren Sneed, and he was about a yard away from the end zone, and he just ran right over the top of Lauren for the touchdown. Not a whole lot Sneed can do there. He's given up a lot of size, and again, Caratini's like a locomotive going downhill there. So the turnover does result in points for Apache, as they have now extended their lead 14-6. 6:27 left in the first half of play. You know, they show swinging gate like they did last time, but now got to go to a conventional set. The holder here is Preston Roberts, and the kicker is Hunter Smith. Snap is back, hold is true, but the kick comes up short and is no good. So with 6:27 left in the half, Apache has extended it to an 8-point lead. They've got 14, Mangum has 6, and this is Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
I want to say howdy hi to BR Stover. BR, thanks, and Angie Williams as well joining us on the broadcast tonight. As Mangum now trails 14-6, 6:27 left in the first half of play. As Apache, getting a short field after the turnover, went backwards and then picked up a 4th down and long situation and able to score a couple of plays later. And again, they lead it. It is now 14-6, 6:27 left in the first half of play. So Apache set to kick the football away. And again, doing the honors will be Hunter Smith. Smith kicks it high, end over end here on the near side. And, well, you might know penalty flags would fly. See what this is about now. Well, nobody's told us anything yet. Still waiting. I guess it's a clock issue. Clock keeps going on off, and every once in a while on Classic Hits 97.7, you might hear the song by Culture Club, Time, Clock of the Heart. You won't hear it on the Michael in the Morning program, I can promise you that. Boy George does not make appearances on our radio program, but he does at other times during the day. So here we go, going to kick it again. Little squib kick on the far sideline, going to go out of bounds. Golly, that's at about the 33-yard line. So again, Mangum going to have excellent field position, 1st and 10 at their own 35. Down by 8, 14-6, 6:27 left in this first half of play. You know, it has been a struggle for everybody involved so far in this first half. By the way, I mentioned B.R. Stover a moment ago. B.R. has got the upside-down horns going on in anticipation of tomorrow's ball game against the Longhorns. And again, Tom Herman, wow. He is on the chopping block down there at Texas after only a couple of years. And meantime, Sooners tried not to lose 3 in a row to begin the season. 1st and 10 here. Shelby back to the drawing board. Brody flush from the pocket. Got some room here on the near side. Wants to throw back here to Rogers, and Luke cannot adjust. It's an incomplete pass, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. As a good job by Luke. He rolled here on the near side with his quarterback and found a spot in that zone, but it's tough to throw against your body like that. You're an old baseball player. You know how difficult it is to be going in one direction and trying to throw back in the opposite direction.
Yeah, it's just hard to get your shoulders turned that far to put the throw on the money. It's a hard throw.
And folks don't think that, that throwing is just the arm, but the footwork and shoulder work, as you mentioned, go into it. Quan Bailey now back in the backfield, going to get the handoff, breaks it loose, 40, and lowers his head to the 44-yard line. Boy, big running there for Quan Bailey. That'll bring up a 3rd down and about 2. Bailey really had a big hole there on that right side and took advantage of it. Quan about 7 yards downfield before anybody in an Apache uniform met him. So 3rd down, we'll call it 1.5 yards for Mangum. Ball at the 45, line to make just outside the 46. Pistol formation, Bailey in the backfield with Brody. 3 wide receivers here on the near side. That's Rogers by himself up top. Shelby wants to throw. Does. Jump pass in and out of the hands of Sawyer Webb. Incomplete, 4th down and about 1 yard. Flashing across, Morgan Claiborne may have disrupted the sight line that time of Sawyer Webb. But Webb will tell you he had that in his breadbasket. Should have caught the football. So 4th down and about 1.5 yards. And I don't know that I don't go to a hard count right here. You've gotten Apache a couple of times on it. 5:37 left in the half. 14-6 ball game. Mangum trailing, and they're going for it in their own territory. 4th and about 1.5 yards. Shelby from the shotgun, rolling near side. Got a man, that's Webb, makes the catch and gets the 1st down all the way down to the Apache 44. And a great job that time by Sawyer. Same play as a moment ago, but he found a little bit extra space, looked the football in, and picked up the 1st down. So 1st and 10. Mangum moves the sticks. 5:27 left in the first half of play, and they've got it in Apache territory. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Got a tight end up top, and again, in the backfield, you'll find Bailey. Quan gets the handoff and gets hit immediately. Maybe, oh no, Brody kept it himself. Shelby all the way down to the 40-yard line. Everybody in the press box fooled by that. Bailey got hammered at the line of scrimmage. But Shelby held on to it on the zone read and took it down to the 30. What about you, Mr. Cameraman?
I think I had it on Bailey. I don't think I had it on Shelby, so...
Good job by Brody there. Great sleight of hand. 1st and 10 from the 30. Bailey does have it this time. Breaks it to the outside. Now cuts it back in. And he'll take it down to about the 26-yard line. Quan Bailey picking up positive yardage there. 2nd down and 6. Well, I tell you what, that was a marvelous zone read a moment ago with Brody Shelby. I mean, you see Bailey getting hit by about 6 different guys, and then you look upfield, and there's Brody picking up the 1st down at the 30. Shelly Jenkins Mullins, Sarah Martin, Caitlin Huckabee, they're liking this a lot. Stoppage of play here, and timeout going to be taken by Apache. Their 2nd of the first half of play. 4:20 left in the half. Mangum moving. They trail 14-6. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s and the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick as they may be hiring.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
And I understand why you weren't able to make that game on that Saturday night against Walters, but boy, you missed some festivities. I mean, we had the procession that came in with all the emergency vehicles, and we had a helicopter bring in the game ball. We had halftime or homecoming activities. I mean, we had it all going on that night. Yeah,
that's what Dad was telling me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So here we go. 4:20 left of the half. Mangum trailing 14-6. But they are driving as they have it 2nd down and 5 at the 25-yard line of Apache. Bailey in the backfield with Brody. 3 wide receivers bunched on the near side. They'll hand it off to Kwong, looking to cut it back inside. Does, gets a block. 15 still on his feet to the 10, and finally ridden out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. A great job by Quan Bailey. Got behind those 3 wide receivers, and that was just like a road grader. They just kind of pushed everybody down the field, and Quan ran out of room here on the near side. They marked him out at the 11. He actually got down to about the 8 or 9, but he stepped out of bounds at the 11. It'll be 1st and 10 from there, which really not a bad thing because you can pick up a 1st down now. Shelby going to change the call as it comes in from the sidelines. Bailey going to go from the left side to the right side and go about 3 yards deeper. 1st and 10 carry. Quan moves inside, gets to about the 10. Boy, he really got wrapped up quickly by Matthew Beavers. Beavers 5'9", 190, coming across to make the play. Got help from Angel Caratini as well. So 2nd down, we'll call it 9. The line to make for a 1st down is the 1. Ball sets between the 11 and the 10. Clock running, 3:40 left in the first half of play. Mangum trying to cut into that 8-point deficit. Bailey deep in the backfield with Brody. And Brody drops the football as he tried to hand it off to Bailey. Fumble recovered by Apache. Wow. And it looked like maybe Brody just kind of pulled away too much. I don't think Bailey had any intentions of taking that football on that zone read. So Mangum will turn it over for the 2nd time tonight. This time on a fumble. Ball setting at the 14-yard line of Apache. Well, that hurts. Looking to cut the lead to 2 or maybe tie it going into the locker room at half. And now you give it back to Apache with 3:30 left in the half. They've got 1 timeout remaining to the Warriors. 1st down carry, and good hit there at the point of attack. Boy, filling the hole nicely that time on the left side. Elijah Bernal. And Bernal kind of fired up after that. So is Brody Shelby. And Mackay Whittington in on the stop as well. Want to welcome Brian Gamble into the broadcast. Brian is watching. Hello, Brian. Pleasure to have you alongside. So a gain of, well, we'll call it a yard. 2nd down and 9. Ball setting just outside the 15. And Apache kind of methodical here. You wonder if they're trying to lull Mangum to sleep and going to go with a big pass up top. They've got 3 wide receivers split out to the far side. One-on-one situation for all 3. And they do look that way, and now a whistle. And again, I think a rolling start there going to be called on Apache. Or did they call a timeout? Got a timeout before the penalty flag could be counted. Final timeout of the half taken by the Warriors. They lead 14-6, 2:43 left in the half on Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
If you take oral medication 1, 2, or more times daily, then here's important information from Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. Our pharmacies now offer Dispel medication packaging. This simply means your medication comes in daily pop-out packaging. Your medication for morning or evening or both are all together and ready to easily pop out whenever you need them. Dispel is a free service offered by Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. To get your medication packed in personalized packaging, call our Mangum location at 580-782-2195. That's 782-2195. Or our Granite location at 580-535-2130. That's 535-2130.
Well, for those who have followed us for the last couple of years, they know that Dylan Fox is a baseball player by trade. What do you think of the Major League playoffs?
Since I live in a trailer out in the middle of nowhere, I have not been keeping up with it as much as I would like. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Yankees in Tampa Bay playing for the right to take on Houston for the American League Championship Series. Those two teams playing tonight. We'll check that score at halftime. All right, Caratini going to get the handoff here, and Caratini going to get hit in the backfield. Stays on his feet and will drive the pile to near the original line of scrimmage, and some wolfing going on at the end of that one. Yes, there was a lot of bodies in the middle of that. Give Caratini credit as he kept pushing and got back to the line of scrimmage. He was hit about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Shayla Willis says, "Let's go Tigers." Hello, Shayla. I still wonder if she Googled that scene from Airplane that we mentioned 2 weeks ago. Shayla, they bought the tickets. They knew the risks. I say, let them crash. Third down and about 7.5 now, and my goodness, another penalty flag will fly here. Apache clapping as though this is going to be against Mangum, and let's see indeed if it is encroachment against the Tigers, and it is. Goodness. So encroachment is the call with 1:49 left in the first half of play, and instead of 3rd down and 7, it becomes 3rd down and 2 for the Warriors. 1:49 left in the half. Apache out of timeouts, and they've not shown the propensity to be able to throw the football all that well. So it's got to be a case where if you're Mangum defensively, hey, let's keep him in front and let the half run out and not let that second turnover of the night cost us any more points. So from the shotgun formation, here's Morgan, and again, a penalty flag will fly. Claiborne that time will give up the 5 yards. His team was moving. My goodness. And I think there's something that has jinxed both teams in between about the 10-yard line and the 30-yard line here on this left end of your listening and or viewing device, because we have had the little do-si-do going on in that area time and again. And now Mangum wants a timeout. All right, then. 92 seconds left in the first half of play. Still 14-6. Christmas is just around the corner. We'll document it on Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
All right, back at Apache football field on the campus of Apache High School. Mangum and the Warriors. And Timeout taken by Mangum. They've got one left, none left for Apache. Minute 32 left in the first half of play. 14-6, Apache with the football and the lead, facing a 3rd down and 6. I think the big question is here, can you get off a play without a penalty? From the shotgun, quarterback Morgan Claiborne wants to throw. Flush from the pocket, going to go deep, got a man open. Boy, I tell you what, Mangum got lucky there. Getting behind the Tiger defense was Hunter Smith. That was just not a good throw that time by Claiborne. Otherwise, that's Katie barred the door and 6 points. So now Apache will have to punt the football away with a minute 26 left in the first half, and that is plenty of time for Mangum to matriculate the ball down the field. They only have one timeout. Lamar James back here at about his own 47, 46-yard line, awaiting the punt this time of Hunter Smith. And if I'm Mangum, the way this night is gone, I'm not going to put any pressure on Smith. Just let him kick the football. Apache late getting a player on the field, Terrence Wariwaki. Wariwaki gets in there, and Smith going to punt the football away. Coming our way, high end-over-end kick that will hit at the 40 and then bounce back towards Mangum's goal line. And, boy, I tell you what, more than enough time. It's not a good punt that time, and great field position for the Tigers as they'll take over 1st and 10 at the Apache 36 with a minute 15 left in the first half. How about that? So great field position. They've got one timeout left. Remember, in high school football, you get a first down, the clock stops while they reset the chains. And, of course, we're inside of 4 minutes, so anything that goes out of bounds will stop the clock as well. So Brody Shelby and Quan Bailey go to work. 3 wide receivers bunched here on the near side. They'll hand it off to Quan, and he'll slip at the 40. And the referees do not blow any whistles. And the official says, yeah, that's my fault. Yeah, that whistle does work if you blow on it. Mangum going to take a timeout. We will keep it right here as Bray Woodruss has joined us. Quan took the handoff, and he slipped down at the 40-yard line, but they gave him the 39. I guess that was a case of, well, we didn't blow the whistle, and you had to take a shot while you were laying on the ground, so we'll give you a yard. Wow. I don't get on officials, and I'm not going to. I'm just telling you exactly what happened. You go ahead and make the decision yourself. Goodness. Well, a half that has taken an hour and 10 minutes so far. As we started at 7 and now gotten to 8:10 left here in this first half. Minute 2 left in the first half of play. Give you a game reset. Neither team with a timeout. Mangum facing a 2nd down and about 13. Ball setting at the 39-yard line of Apache. They trail 14-6. Tigers have turned the ball over a couple of times here tonight. They've got a pass interception and a fumble. They've created a turnover as well. Apache scored on their first drive, had the football for well over the first half of that first quarter of play. Mangum then scoring quickly, couldn't convert on the 2-point conversion. And then Apache getting a short field after a turnover, stuck it in for the second score of the night. Now look at this formation. Split out in the slot is Isaac Patoha. Throw it down the middle of the field for Sawyer Webb, and he can't hold on. Well, a great effort by Webb, and give credit to the defense as well. As right with him was Hunter Smith. Sawyer, that's a tough catch. Tried to make it, couldn't get it done. It'll be 2nd down and about 13. Lovely pass by Brody, and Shelby had to put it right there. Otherwise, the defender has a chance to pick it off. So that's one that you put up there and hope that your athletic wide receiver can go make the catch on. So it'll be 3rd down. Rogers here on the near side, looking his way as Shelby now flushed, and he's going to get sacked all the way back. No, he's still on his feet. Not down yet. They didn't blow the whistle. Here's the throw for Rogers, and incomplete. And you wonder about face guarding there. Again, good job by the defender, Hunter Smith, to break up the pass. Mangum going to get some yards here, though. They pulled the face mask of Brody Shelby. And, all right, so tell me the difference. Did Brody not put the football down on the ground to regain his balance during that play as he did previously?
That one looked like he put his arm on one of his linemen, I think.
Okay.
from what I could tell.
Okay, all right. Everybody else thought that he put the ball down because play stopped. They thought he was knocked down. Here's the good news if you're a Mangum Tiger fan. It's a personal foul face mask penalty that takes the ball all the way down to the Mangum the Apache 24-yard line. 43 seconds left in the half. This is crazy. Shelby in the backfield by himself. 3 wide receivers split out to the far side, and again, motion will be called on the wide receivers. And here's what's bad about this. A couple of things. Number one, you've just gotten a break, and you go with the illegal procedure. But the second thing is the officials are slow with the whistle. I mean, that play was close to being run when the official on the far side where the wide receiver was, I mean, he was right there, and it tick, 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 tick. Oh, yeah, I better call a illegal procedure here. Come on, we got to sharpen this thing up. 40 seconds now left in the first half, and again, that time should not have come off the clock. It should have been a dead ball situation. From the shotgun, here's Shelby. He gets pressure, steps up, now runs away from the pressure. Oh, you could have got out of bounds, and he's not going to make it. Brody Shelby stays in bounds, and that will cost Mangum dearly with tick, 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 the clock running. 26 seconds left in the first half of play. No timeouts remaining. Second down and long. Shelby going to spike the football. It'll bring up third down and long. Ball all the way back here at the 35-yard line. The line to make is the 15. Well, it has been anything but a work of art here this evening. District ball game that you figured would be a head knocker, and it has been. But to be honest with you, it's been sloppy as well. And that's from all sides involved. So third down and long here. Again, no timeouts left for the Tigers. Shelby underneath center. He'll send Lamar James in motion. James breaks it to the outside. A little stutter step. Got to get out of bounds. Lamar still on his feet. Going to come here on the near side. James looking for a block. He's got the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Lamar James with a Barry Sanders-like run, but it's not going to count because we got a penalty flag back here at the 38-yard line. And to say that this ball game has been 2020'd would be a vast understatement. How about the effort of Lamar James? James looked like he probably should have stepped out of bounds to save time. Instead, reversed field, came here on the near side, made a couple of moves, and got into the end zone. It's not going to count. By the way, you look at the clock, there's no time left in the first half of play. Do you get to run one play as a no timed down here if you're Mangum?
That's what I was about to ask you. Why were they even worrying about spotting the ball?
Well, there's no time showing on the clock. The official here on the near side is going to put the ball in play at the 44. And they're going to wind the clock. This is crazy. So no time on the clock. It's third down and forever. From the shotgun, Shelby. Final play of the half, we think. Lamar gets the catch of the flat, looking for a block. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Down the far sideline, James at the 10, the 5, and touchdown, Lamar James! Penalty flag will fly. Why not? So Lamar James takes it on the slip screen from the 44 into the end zone, and as he crosses the goal line, a penalty flag will fly. Mangum coaching staff is saying we're going to go for 2. They believe the touchdown will count. Here's the call from the white hat. Touchdown is good. Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Mangum. So the touchdown will stand, but the extra point / 2-point try will be difficult to say the least because it's going to be marked off 15 from the 2-yard line. That should not overshadow, though, Lamar James, back-to-back touchdown cross-country jaunts. How about that one right there? Slip screen, and he beat everybody down the field.
Yeah, that was an impressive play. He caught the ball and just, his speed is impressive.
Yeah. Impressive. No, you're fine. The Cantus in front of us worried that they're blocking the screen, but we're okay. So they'll mark it off now, 15 yards, as we mentioned, back to about the 17.
They can be on camera if they want to.
Well, sure, yeah, they're lovely people. We'll get them on. We'll get them on camera. And she is. Tell her, yeah, give her the thumbs up. Oh my goodness, this is so much fun. So the touchdown stands. It's 14-12. How about getting points with no time on the clock? And now Shelby and company from the shotgun on the 2-point conversion. Brody going to roll. Looks for Lamar. Throws, back foot, no man's land, incomplete. Half will come to an end. Wow. What a first half of play that has been, ladies and gentlemen. You certainly got your money's worth. J.C. Dippert and Amanda Johnson, Deborah Reed Maddox said, way to go, Lamar. And indeed, Beth Reynolds, touchdown baby. Oh, the first half finally comes to an end. Wild and woolly is a vast understatement. 14 on the board for Apache, a dozen for Mangum. We're going to take a breath and let you catch yours as well. At the half, Mangum and Apache in a good one. Warriors 14, Tigers 12. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcast. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall, stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus, phone 580-477-1390.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Well, this one has had just a little bit of everything and a lot of penalties at the half. Mangum trailing Apache 14-12. And I mean, we have had a bushel basket full of penalties. We've had some questionable calls. We've had some uncertainty. We've had turnovers, and we've had some cross-country runs by Lamar James that are, well, ones that Barry Sanders would be proud of. And on top of everything else now, somewhere, Sanford and Townsend are singing Smoke from a Distant Fire, or maybe it's Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple, because it is smoky, to say the least, here at Apache Warrior Field. 14-12 at the half. Mangum trailing by a pair. Denise York says, wow, way to go, Mangum. Keep it up. That first half, unbelievable. We'll take a timeout, continue to collect our breath, and try to keep from choking on the smoke that is really beginning to inundate us here in Apache. It's 14-12. Warriors in front of the Tigers at the intermission on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can smell the difference.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Back at Apache, and at the half, it is a 14-12 lead. The Warriors out in front of the Mangum Tigers. Apache took the football the length of the field to begin the ball game and ran off more than 7.5 minutes before scoring their first touchdown. Then they just were methodical with that drive, aided by a roughing the kicker penalty. They kept the drive alive after Mangum had stopped the Warriors. And again, somewhat of a questionable call because it was a rugby-style kick, and it appeared that the punter had broken the tackle box, and we thought was fair game, but nonetheless, the penalty marked off against Mangum kept the drive alive, and Apache punched it in, then got the 2 points on the swinging gate to 2-point conversion. That made it 8-0. Mangum quickly counters with a short touchdown drive. Brody Shelby throwing a pass up in the middle of the football field. 3 wide receivers were there, and Lawrence Snead just went up and picked it out of nowhere to keep the drive alive, and then Mangum got it down to the 1-yard line. First and goal, first down stymied. Second down stymied. Third down stymied. And on fourth down, they went a little jet sweep to Lamar Alexander, turned the corner and scored, or Lamar James rather, scored and made it an 8-6 contest as the 2-point conversion was no good. Then disaster struck as a flipping of the field by Apache. A deep kick into Mangum territory on a punt gave Mangum a long field. An interception gave Apache a short field. And on first, second, and third downs, Mangum did a great job of having Apache lose ground on each play. The original line of scrimmage was the 18. They faced a fourth and about, we'll call it 12 from the 32-yard line and converted. And from there, they punched it in for the second touchdown of the night, making it a 14-6 ball game. Then late in the first half, the defense holds. They get a short field after a poor kick from Apache. Lamar James scores on a wild play that is called back. And then on the very next play, with no time left on the clock, catches a slip screen down the far sideline and simply outran everybody to the end zone, scoring the touchdown to make it 14-12. The only bad point in that was there was a personal foul called against Mangum, unsportsmanlike conduct after the play ended. That was marked off on the 2-point conversion. They did not convert, and that's where we stand, 14-12 at the half. Mangum with a couple of turnovers in the first half, an interception and a fumble, and a turnover for this group from Apache as well. And both teams have been guilty of a plethora of penalties in this first half of play. Charles Stowe saying it quite well. What a ball game. Yeah. Glenda Laughlin says go Tigers, and Chad Augustine is watching with us this evening as well. So it's the half, 14-12. Mangum down by a pair. They get the ball to begin the third on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear the
Blair
difference.
Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, kind of a shame that this state championship baseball game will take place tomorrow on OU Texas weekend. Otherwise, I would make my way to Bricktown Ballpark to watch this one. Canute beating Bing today 3-2 to advance to the Class A state championship. And guess who they'll take on?
Fort Cobb.
Fort Cobb Broxton doubling up Silo 4-2. Canute and Fort Cobb Broxton ranked number one all year long, either one of the two, and they'll play for the championship tomorrow. Also, Red Oak advancing to the state championship game tomorrow. What a big surprise that is. They beat Varnum 17-2. They'll have their hands full with Roth. Roth beat Lakiba Sickles today by a final score of 19-8. So the championships for classes A and B set up for tomorrow. And again, those will take place at Bricktown Ballpark. And that should be a lot of fun. Meantime, let's see if we can go to the scoreboard and find out what happened with the fast pitch softball earlier today. While I'm doing that, tell me your thoughts on that that matchup between Canute and Fort Cobb Broxton for the state championship.
Yeah, like you said, they've been 1-2 all year long. I mean, they don't even have to drive all the way to Oklahoma City to play each other. They could have just met in the middle. It wouldn't have been as far of a drive, but I think they've played, I think I looked today, I think they've played 3 times.
This season?
Yeah. Canute beat them twice in like 2 or 3 day span. They were in a tournament and had to play each other twice, and Canute beat Fort Cobb twice, and then earlier in the season, Fort Cobb beat Canute. So, I mean, I think it's going to be a good one, and really what it comes down to in the state tournament is pitching, who you had to pitch up to the finals.
Right.
And, I mean, if you somehow were able to save your one for the championship game, I mean, either team would be in a good spot going into it, but you've got to win to get there, so it really comes down to pitching.
How about this on the fast pitch diamond 2A play? A stunner. Latta beating Silo 5-4. So it will be Latta taking on Dale for the state championship tomorrow at Hall of Fame Stadium. Dale beating Stroud by a final score of 7-3. And I was of the mindset that it would be a Silo and Dale state championship. Latta had other ideas. On the Class B side of the fast pitch tournament, Red Oak will take on Rolfe. Red Oak beat Kiowa 9-2. Rolfe beat Leedy 5-4. Talk about teams having to play in their own backyard. Yesterday, in the quarterfinals, Hammond and Leedy played a softball quarterfinal matchup at Hall of Fame Stadium.
I've seen that happen in basketball where Hammond and Leedy, right down the road from each other, have to drive an hour and a half, 2 hours just to play each other.
I guess you'll play anytime and anywhere you can. Football scores from around the region. Snyder out in front of Central High, 20-6. That is a halftime score. We could also tell you at the half, it is a little bit of a surprise here. Ringling leading Rush Springs, but it's only 23-6. So Rush Springs hanging with Ringling, the number one team in Class A. Fox beating Granfield 32-8. That is a halftime score. And really not a lot of scores coming down the pike when it comes to high school football. They are celebrating homecoming over at Hightower Memorial Stadium in Altus. And the last word I had was that Noble, and here we have an update now, Noble all over Altus. It is 36-3 at the half. Altus has not played a game in 2 weeks. This is their first district game of the year, and they are getting pummeled right now at the half. It is 36-3. Noble out in front of the Altus Bulldogs. Elsewhere in Class A play, Hooker and Thomas are tied at 7. That is a third quarter score. Hooker and Thomas. It is Tonkawa leading Watonga 35-0 at the half. Burns Flatdale City 6, Fairview 0. That has gone to the third quarter. Hobart in front of Walters, no surprise there, 28-0. Hobart leading that one. Sayre and Merritt are tied at 6 apiece at the half. Texoma leading Moreland 13-7, and no score on Cordell and Carnegie. At the half here, it is a 14-12 ball game. Mangum down by a pair to Apache. Tigers get the ball when you and I come back for the second half on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear the
J&P
difference.
Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in, or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
Second half about to get underway here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Let's say hi to Ty Mullins and also hi to Bob Trotter. Bob is watching from Arizona tonight. His grandson is Regan, right? Regan Ullman. Okay, Regan Ullman. Yeah, we like that. And Grandpa, you could help us out here. Regan, of course, an unusual name. And I asked the girls that were up here helping us spot, I said, so Regan, an unusual name, got to be a story behind it. The typical teenage response that all of us old people hate. I don't have any idea what you're talking about. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. So, Grandpa, if you could help out, we would appreciate it. Because that is a cool name. That's a great name. I'd like to know the story behind it. So here we go. Second half about to get underway here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Mangum in front of you. They're in their road white uniforms with the black numerals and the black and orange trim. And Apache dressed in their home black uniforms with the orange numerals and the orange pants. Both teams with black helmets. And one of the things that it's kind of tough on a night when you're, of course I shouldn't say this because you're not supposed to go helmet to helmet anymore, but it was always one of those things when our helmets were powder blue. And if we played a team that had black helmets, man, you got great streaks and marks, and stuff. But again, you can't go helmet to helmet, so I'm not even sharing that story. I'm sorry. I don't know why I spoke out loud. I was deeply disappointed, by the way. Let me get this in very quickly before the second half starts off. We got home late last night, and the ball game between Tampa Bay and the Bears had already started, and so Tampa Bay's leading 10-0. I sit there and watch it. They lose 20-19. Should have never watched. All right, second half set to get underway here. Apache will kick the football away. End-over-end kick. Whittington will make the catch at about the 22. He's got the 25-30 down the far sideline. And, he was ready to set sail. But got tripped up at about this 37-38-yard line. Nonetheless, great field position now to begin the second half of play for Mangum. Ricky Galloway says Frederick is beating Minco 28-0. That is a third-quarter score. Minco, we were told, had the night off. They scheduled Frederick a non-district ball game, and wow, Frederick in front of Minco, 28-0. That is in the third quarter. By the way, a great answer from Grandpa Trotter here in a moment. Whittington with the carry, cuts back outside 40, 45, and out to the 50-yard line. He is belted there, but Mackay picking up the first down. Great burst over that right side. Bob Trotter says, hey, I've got 11 grandkids, and they all have original names. So apparently what Bob is saying is, I can't tell you all those stories. I don't remember them. Whittington again on the carry. Takes it at the 45 and knocked down at about the 41-yard line. Boy, Mackay Whittington running hard on back-to-back plays. Haley Gale Panetta, speaking of Frederick, has joined us. Hello, Haley. So it'll be second down and 2. And Whittington going to get it again. Cuts it back up inside. Breaks a tackle and now gets knocked down at about the 36-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Mackay Whittington, 3 straight carries, has taken the ball inside Apache territory down to about the 32. And you just keep dancing with the girl that you brung. Now we're going to get a stoppage of play. Got an injured player for Apache, and you get maybe the idea that those are just cramps that he is suffering. Bailey Kusher says, let's go Ashton. Hello, Bailey. Timeout going to be taken here. I love the excitement of Lamar James as he come hopscotching across the field there for this timeout. 11:19 left in the third. Mangum sticking right in the throat of Apache when you and I come back on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Well, the injured player for Apache is Avery Shamrahorn, and he's 6'1", 245. What are you seeing there, Doc?
Yeah, I think I agree with you. It looked like he was cramping up. He was grabbing maybe one of his hamstrings.
Yeah, I was thinking hamstring myself, yeah.
And so I think it's just cramps.
Just cramps. There have been times that I've had cramps and I just assumed somebody go ahead and shoot me. They hurt so bad. Just now get him off the field. Candy Ogden Fight says, "Go Tigers, go." It's one of my favorite Dr. Seuss books. 11:15 left here in the third, 14-12 from the pistol. Shelby going to keep it this time. Now a late pitch, and oh my goodness, read nicely that time by Apache. High tackle there. A big hit by Trenton Ivey, and then finished off around the neck by Angel Caratini. Happened right in front of the officials, so apparently it was legal. Loss of a yard of the play, 2nd down and 11. Tough thing about that play is they run that option here to the near side, and you just simply run out of real estate. Run on that short side of the field. So 2nd down, and we'll call it a dozen. 10:40 left here in the third quarter of play. Low snap. Shelby goes down and gets it. Now comes near side. Fires a fastball caught by Rogers, and then Luke will drop the football. Again, good defense by Hunter Smith. Smith has been there several times tonight to break up passes. That is the 3rd time, in fact, this evening. So they'll bring 3rd down and a dozen for Mangum. Ball setting at about the 38-yard line. The line of bank is the 26. I would think this is 4-down territory for the Tigers. Down by a pair here, 14-12. Clock stopped after the incomplete pass at 10:33 left in the third. Bunch backfield this time for the Tigers. Shelby going to roll, looks for a block. Jump pass is caught here on the near sideline by Luke Rogers. Didn't pick up the first down, but it's going to be 4th and short with 10:26 left in the third. A design play there, and a good job by Luke to find a hole in the zone, and a better job by Shelby to deliver the football. 4th and about, we'll call it 2, as the ball sets at the 28-yard line. Shelby trying to go with that hard count and get Apache to jump into the neutral zone. Can't get it done. By the way, Whittington now back in the backfield for the Tigers. He'll get the handoff, looks for a cut inside and banging around, and he got pushed back, and I don't think they're going to give him the first down. In fact, you can see the Apache coaching staff across the way saying, no, that's not good enough for a first down. He's short by a yard, so Mangum will turn it over on downs. It'll be a first down now for Apache. The Warriors will go to work for the first time tonight with 10:20 left here in the third. Regan got his name from a bareback rider. Okay, Grandpa's got the story now. Regan got his name from a bareback rider by the name of Regan. Well, how about that? See if the young people up here can Google that and find out.
I was about to say, you expected those girls to know that.
Well, they go to school with the guy. I mean, come on. So 1st and 10 for Apache. 10:20 left in the third. They lead by a pair. 14-12. They're going to go to the air here. Pass is caught out in the flat and cutting back to the near side and picking up positive yardage across the 35 out to the 37 and 38-yard line will be wide receiver Hunter Smith. Helping to make the tackle, Corbin McGill for Mangum, but that's a long way downfield for a guy with a 5 and a 3 on his shirt to make the play. By the way, thanks, Bob, for sharing that with us. That's a great story. Clock's gone haywire again. We don't know how much time is left here in the third quarter of play. We know that Apache has the ball and the lead. First down play here, and a jet sweep going to come to that man, getting a block, and across the 45 to the 47-yard line will go Hunter Smith. And boy, they are really featuring Hunter Smith to begin this third quarter of play. Trey Dickey in on the stop for Mangum, and he got some help from the guy we've been talking about a little bit, Regan Allman. But again, that tackle is made after a 10-yard gain. They'll move the 6. It's 1st and 10. Ball at the 47-yard line of Apache. And now we'll get a stoppage of play. And again, the scoreboard, it's kind of like you're at a casino or something. 9:26 left here in the third. It just the lights go blinky, blinky all of a sudden. They want to throw the football with time. Pass is tipped away nicely. Good job that time out in the flat by Regan Allman as he tipped that ball away. There was plenty of time for the ball to be delivered by Morgan Claiborne, and he had a wide receiver out there, Hunter Smith. But again, Regan knocks the ball away. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball setting at the 48-yard line. Like it was the 47 when the play started. You never know. Oh, my goodness. 9:16 left in the third quarter of play. And it's kind of odd, well, at least I feel like it's odd, that they are not featuring Michael Caratini. Remember, Caratini on that first drive of the night carried the ball all but 2 times during the drive and picked up the touchdown, and we've not seen Caratini carry the ball here in the second half. He's in the backfield now. They'll go another, this time it's the quarterback keeper across the 50 down to the 48-yard line of Mangum. Good sleight of hand there for Morgan Claiborne. And Claiborne will pick up about 5 of the play. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. Fake the jet sweep that time to Hunter Smith. But again, you got to look for Michael Caratini here. Caratini made hay in that first half of play, especially that first drive. Play slow coming in from the sidelines. And again, they've got play clocks here, 25-second clocks, but they're not working. And the scoreboard has not worked on numerous occasions either. 8:40 and running in the third quarter of play. 3rd down and 5. Apache right in front of us on the offense. Mangum on the defense. They put a man in motion. That's Smith. Toss it to Hunter. Tries to turn the corner. Does and loses the ball out of bounds. Good open field tackle there by Regan Ullman. And now pushing and shoving at the end of the play. And all kinds of penalty flags are flying. And Whittington got to be careful. Don't pick up a personal foul on your side of things. It looks like this is going to go against Apache. Some extracurricular at the end of the play. The carry was not, they marked it out of bounds. Would be good enough for a 1st down. So if this is a dead ball situation, they will keep possession of the football. Let's see. And it is a 1st down. Now we got a dead ball, personal foul called against Apache. So the Warriors will keep the football, and they'll mark it off from the 1st down marker that was picked up at about the 44. Brian Gamble has joined us. So this will set the ball all the way back to the 43-yard line of Apache. It'll be 1st down from there. And 1st down from the 43 of Apache. The line to make. Well, they're going to let them reset the chains. That surprises me. That happened after the 1st down was picked up. And I thought they would mark it off from where that line of scrimmage is. So it becomes a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10. And again, dropping back to pass. That's Claiborne with time. He'll overthrow his intended target, Hunter Smith. It'll be 2nd down and 10. And Lamar James, who's been everywhere all night long, he's accounted for both touchdowns for the Tigers, was out there defensively for Mangum. And again, a football team that simply ran the ball down the throats of Mangum in the first half of play now has gone to the air here in this 3rd quarter. 8:18 left in the 3rd. And Apache on top by a pair, 14-12. Last time we were here a year ago, never got to this point of the ball game as the heavens opened up with thunder and lightning. 2nd down and 10. Claiborne going to keep it himself right up the middle of the field. He gets hammered as he crows across the 45 to the 46. Ullman in on the stop. And got some help at the end of that play as well from Bryce Ditmore. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 7. The ball rests at the 47. 47 of Apache. The line to make for a 1st down is the 47 of Mangum. Barbara Johnson extolling the defense to go. 7:45 and running in the 3rd. Play late getting in from the sidelines for Apache. They are taking their time in the huddle as well. And that back judge says 10. And now he starts counting. So let's see if Apache catches up here. And nope, not going to get it done. And delay a game. You can see that one coming. Took forever to get the play in from the sidelines. And then we were watching the back judge. And the delay of game is called. Apache tried to take a timeout. Did they get it? Oh, they did. How about that? Well, when you're at home, those things happen. We'll take a timeout. 7:28 left in the 3rd, 14-12. Mangum down by a pair. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference.
Hey, Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
If you take oral medication 1, 2, or more times daily, then here's important information from Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. Our pharmacies now offer dispelled medication packaging. This simply means your medication comes in daily pop-out packaging. Your medication for morning or evening or both are all together and ready to easily pop out whenever you need them. Dispel is a free service offered by Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug in personalized packaging. Call our Mangum location at 580-782-2195. That's 782-2195. Or our Granite location at 580-535-2130. That's 535-2130.
7:28 left here in the third. Third down and 6. They'll send a man in motion. Little toss sweep going to go to Hunter Smith. And Smith, that's an incomplete pass. All right, yes. And that's exactly right. We talked about it earlier. Anytime they go on that motion and the ball is pitched forward by the quarterback, that is a forward pass. So when Hunter Smith did not hold on to it, it just becomes an incomplete pass and sets up 4th down and 6. Margaret Means wants us to know she's watching. Hello, Margaret. Good to have you alongside. I think there was a Ray Stevens song that involved a Margaret, if I'm remembering correctly. You don't know who Ray Stevens is, do you?
I do not.
Hunter Smith again. He wants to throw this time. Got a man open. Pass is caught. That'll be a 1st down and more. Some razzles, some dazzles, some chicanery. And Peyton Mindeman getting the catch out here in the flat. They forgot about him. And I told you, Hunter Smith really has come to life here in the second half of play. And he throws a pass and catch to Mindeman all the way down to the 20. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Wow. Well, 6 weeks into the season, coaches add a little bit each week to the playbook. And that is one that probably has not been shown before on the special teams. Shane Hagee says, let's go Tigers. And they're going to have to bow their neck now. 1st and 10, just inside the 20. Deep inside Mangum territory. Quarterback going to keep it himself right up the middle of the field, and he'll get inside the 15 down to about the 14. And they'll mark him at the 14 and a half. It'll be 2nd down. Morgan Claiborne really got thumped that time, and a little bit of a hitch in his giddy-up when he got back up. Corbin McGill there, along with Isaac Batoha. But again, positive gain on the play. 2nd down and about 5.5. 6:20 left here in the third. Big special teams play there by Apache to keep this drive alive. Michael Caratini now in the pistol formation. They'll hand it off to him. Caratini picks his hole, and Caratini headed to the end zone, and he'll score. Well, I talked about it. Michael Caratini was really the workhorse in the first half of play, especially on that first drive, and he had not been featured in this second half. And Caratini gets the deep handoff there, picks his hole, goes 15 yards, virtually untouched for the score. And with 6:07 left in the third, it'll make it 20-12. And again, Apache will line up in that swinging gate formation. Tigers had held, they thought, defensively, and then they throw the football away. High snap going to go to one of the linemen. And the lineman, I'll tell you what, that's a big old bruising boy in Hayden Roach. Roach scratching and fighting. Did not get into the end zone. Penalty flags on the play. And let's see what the call is here. Illegal procedure called against Apache. Mangum will decline the penalty, and the 2-point conversion is no good. So with 6:07 left in the third, the lead back to 8 now for Apache, 20 for them, and a dozen for Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcast. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall. Stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
Denise Dillahunty Webb joining us on the broadcast. Hello, Denise. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Mangum trailing here 20-12 on a drive that Apache kept alive on a 4th down and long, and they had the kicker throw a pass out in the flat. Whittington will reach up, make the catch at the 21. Mackay down the far sideline and just getting underway across the 35, where he is dragged down at about the 36-yard line. So Whittington, a nice return of 15. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mangum. They trail 20-12, 6:02 left in the third quarter of play. Had put together a nice drive to begin the third quarter of play. It stalled in Apache territory. Mangum gave it over on downs. Apache, a drive of their own that stalled, but again, a special teams play coming into play and giving a first down to Warriors kept the drive alive. 1st and 10, little toss sweep to Whittington. Mackay comes across the 30-yard line, dropped the football, and back the other way comes Apache. Whittington got hit and dropped the football at about the 35, 36-yard line and recovered by Apache, and Whittington down on the field where he was tackled, and the ball going to be Apache's. So Whittington got caught as he spun at about the 35. Somebody down low had him when he spun, twisted that lower body, and the ball popped out. And Whittington trying to get to his feet. He does. But again, a short field will be awarded now to Apache. Whittington wanted to stay in the game defensively, but because he is injured and they had to stop play, he'll have to leave the field for at least one play, or Mangum would have been charged a timeout. So another turnover, the third one of the night, committed by Mangum, and again has given Apache a short field. So with the exception of that first drive by the Warriors, and again, that was kept alive by a penalty, so really it has been a case of, and not to take anything away from Apache, because good football teams will take advantages of mistakes, but they have kept drives alive because of mistakes by Mangum. Whittington coming to the sideline and trying to walk it off. Mom came down to check on him as well. So 1st and 10 for Apache from the 30. Caratini gets the handoff, and this time he's met in the hole. Ball comes loose, still on the ground. Officials blew it dead, and Sam Powers can't believe it. Well, Sam Powers is furious, and I'm with him. That looked like an early whistle, or sounded like an early whistle. And you can hear Jennifer Warner voicing her displeasure, talking about how you're quick on that whistle now. It was a gain of 5, as it turned out for Caratini. 2nd down and 5:15 left, third quarter of play, and Apache on top by 8, trying to add to it here. Caratini again shaking and baking at the line of scrimmage. Ditmore will grab a hold of him and get some help from a couple of teammates, including Elijah Bernal, and a loss of the play there of a couple. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 7. By the way, Ruth Beal, she's the head grill cook at the Hamburger Inn, is watching. Come see us tomorrow, she says. Well, Ruth, I tell you what, if I didn't have to attend a memorial service for a dear friend who passed away from COVID-19, and then if I didn't have to sequester myself in front of the TV set to watch OU in Texas, I might do that. So thanks for the invite. Maybe tomorrow night. Could be a full day in the yard after the football game. I know that. And now we've got movement, yeah. And again, the officials late on that call. That was obvious. And why the line judge didn't make that call, I don't know. It's a back judge making it. That's crazy. Anyhow, 5-yard mark-off going to take place. So, Ruth, if you're open tomorrow evening, we may make our way over to Mangum. My day is pretty much set. The memorial service for my friend David Glenn Gallagher at 10, the football game at 11. And then I've been instructed that I'm going to start the process of making a sidewalk in the backyard tomorrow. So I'll see what I can do. Brent Bogart is watching. The thing about that sidewalk project, that's like a 2-week deal, all right?
That is awesome.
We start the project tomorrow, and then maybe the following week we'll get it finished.
I can't wait to hear that.
4 minutes left here in the third quarter of play, and again, we've got movement all over the place. This is just absolutely crazy. By the way, Alexis Brooke Allen said something, and I failed to mention it. She talked about how it was nice to see the Apache players show concern for Whittington when he went down a moment ago. And you don't see a lot of that these days. And Alexis, you're right. We do see it on a high school level, but it's one of the few places that we'll find it. So Apache keeps going in the opposite direction. But remember the last time this happened, they turned it into a touchdown.
I'm trying to figure out, why there's so many penalties. If there's just something that is continuously happening, but I cannot figure it out. I have no idea.
I'm sure the coach is scratching their heads as well. Rolling out here on the near side, Claiborne. Claiborne going to throw, and pass is incomplete. His wide receiver had broken in, and the pass was outside. No way Dre Santos is able to make that play. One thing that I will say, both teams have had holes in their schedule because of COVID-19 and because of Hollis not being inside the district. And I'm not so sure that doesn't have something to say about what's going on. This is the mental mistakes that are being made is like a first or second week ball game, not one in week 6. So Apache apparently going to punt the football away. Remember last time in this position, they faked it and threw. And this time they will kick the ball. And Lamar James will go back to the 5, make the catch. Lamar trying to turn the corner. Little shake, bake, got the 10, and then he gets belted at about the 11-yard line. Big-time hit there by Michael Caratini. So a gutsy return there by Lamar James. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mangum. They'll go to work at their own 10-yard line. Down by 8, 20-12, 3:41 left in the third, and that turnover did not hurt them. So that is the good news. Full house backfield this time for Shelby with guys on each side. Now they'll send a man in motion, and they'll throw the slip screen to Lamar, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Good open field tackle there by Triton Ivy. Good job by Ivy there. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Yeah, they gave him maybe a half yard on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 9. Take anything we can get at this point. 3:15 and running in the third quarter. Sawyer Webb in motion again. Going to run a screen this time to Bailey. Quan, one man to beat, and he can't get it done. Open field tackle there by Braden Streeley. Streeley did a good job of corralling Bailey and knocking him down. Otherwise, Quan is off to the races, and he had a couple of giant escorts in front of him. So 3rd down now. 3rd down and 10. Got to take care of the football here if you are Mangum. From the shotgun, Shelby. Brody back in his own end zone. Going to roll here on the near side. Still rolling. Now going to throw on the run. Ball up for grabs and incomplete. Lucky that wasn't picked off that time. As the ball through the hands of Travis Lindsay. Preston Roberts thought he should have made the catch there. So again, Brody getting away with one there. That'll stop the clock with 2:27 left in the third. By the way, Ruth says, come on, I won't be there, but there's still some great people and great food. Hamburgers, steaks, fries, and fish. Well, Ruth, you're going to have to keep your fish. But the hamburgers are good, I know that. Hence the name Hamburger Inn. So Mangum couldn't go anywhere after the punt. Put the ball at the 10-yard line. It'll be 4th and 10 from the 10. And a tough punting situation here for the Tigers. Little rugby look, and oh my goodness, that is disaster there. As barely getting out of the end zone there is Ullman, and he'd have been better off getting tackled in the end zone. So Apache will get it with a very short field, 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. And again, Allman somewhat new to punting the football. And again, with that kind of rush, he would have been better off just taking the 2-point safety and getting a free kick from the 20-yard line. Growing pains on that play for sure. You know, don't be surprised, and Michael Caratini doesn't make the carry right here. Caratini, into the end zone. He'll score from 3 yards away, and that'll make it 26-12 with 2:16 left here in the third quarter of play. That is not a turnover per se. It's a turnover on downs, but it's just like the other turnovers that have contributed to the scores tonight for Apache. By the way, Richie Galloway telling us that Frederick leading Minco now. Yikes! 41-0. Frederick looking to stay undefeated and well on their way there, leading the Bulldogs 41-0. Will be the Week 8 opponent for the Tigers of Mangum. Apache here to try the 2-point conversion. Caratini with a handoff, and Caratini into the end zone. 28-12, 2:16 left here in the third. Still plenty of time, but Mangum going to have to right the ship and do it in a hurry. 28 for Apache, 12 for Mangum. 2:16 left in the third. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
So I got to ask you, young man, you get yourself registered to vote?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been registered.
All right, good for you. Good for you. Not enough young people get themselves registered, and today was the last day you could get that done to vote in the general election coming up on November the 3rd. So kudos to you. I hope your brother did likewise.
Yep.
Okay. So set to kick the football away, Hunter Smith. 2:16 left in the third, and it's 28-12. It's still a 2-score bowl game, so Mangum's certainly in it, and we've seen them put up points in a hurry, but they've got to quit making mistakes and giving short field and easy opportunities to the Warriors. Kickoff, high and over in. Dickey will field it at the 14. Trey looks to reverse the field, now cuts it back inside at the 20. Shake, bake, and he'll get thrown down rather rudely at about the 18-yard line. You know, they'll mark him as forward progress back up at about the 21, so it'll be 1st and 10 from there. And the fans below us getting a little bit restless. So you're not going to make a prediction on that ball game tomorrow? OU Texas?
I don't even think I want to make a prediction because I have no idea.
Well, and in this era of COVID, you don't know. I mean, it may be the last game of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? First down and 10 now for Mangum at the 20. Trailing now 28-12. Quan Bailey back in the backfield now for the Tigers. Quan will hand it off to Sawyer Webb, and Webb will take it across the 20 out to about the 24-yard line. Good job on the sleight of hand there. Webb knocked off his feet by Hunter Smith, who's been everywhere all night long. Now, we talk about that COVID situation. Right now, Oklahoma State holding their collective breath. They're supposed to play a week from Saturday, the Bears of Baylor, and they had to shut down their football operations yesterday. Brody wants to go upstairs. Got a man open. Catch is dropped by Lamar James. Boy, Lamar was looking to make a move and head to the house, and instead he dropped the football. Did a great job of clearing out that zone for Lamar, rolling Brody here to the near side, having him throw back across his body. So 3rd down and 6. Boy, they need to convert here. Shelby from the shotgun with time, looking, going to go deep. And Rogers is back there, but he can't get the ball. Good coverage downfield as well, turned in by Morgan Claiborne. It'll be 4th down and about 5. That was a play that maybe Luke runs through that one all the way rather than jumping when he did. Paula Little Powers, all right, Mangum, shake it off. You suppose she's singing Taylor Swift when she does that?
I doubt it.
Huh? The girls enjoyed that one. They're like, yeah, a song that we know what he's talking about this time. You don't think so? You don't think she's shaking it off a little bit? Her and Taylor? Come on.
I doubt it.
Would it stun you to know that I've got that song on my iTunes account?
Really?
I do, yeah.
You dance to it?
Not where anybody can see. Here's Allman to put the football away now. High snap. Oh, my goodness. He's got to go up and get it. Now going to get pressure. Tries to break free from it. And again, another short field for Apache, as Regan will get knocked down at about the 22-yard line. And again, this is just too good of a football team at Apache to give him this kind of short field. So the kicking game, again, creating a problem for the Tigers. Back-to-back punts have gone awry and have given a very short field to Apache. This one not as short as the previous one where they only had to go 3 yards. But it's 1st and 10 from about the 22. Pistol formation. And Caratini going to get the handoff, a little jab step. Now going to cut it to the outside, breaking tackles, and Whittington will knock him down at about the 9-yard line. And it will be close to, well, it'll be a 1st down. They will move the sticks. Caratini did a good job that time of going to the right side of the line of scrimmage and simply putting his foot in the ground and coming back to the near side, and it was an area that was vacated. 1st and goal now from the 8. 65 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter of play. Tough thing about this, it's a short work week. No matter how the game turns out, you got to correct some things if you're Sam Powers, and you've only got until Thursday. Caratini, high snap. Good job by Ashton Pride to knife in there and make the tackle at about the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard gain on the play. 2nd down and goal from the 7. So Ashton Pride, the freshman, coming up from his linebacker slot to make that play. 2nd down and goal. They said he was knocked off his feet at about the 8-yard line. So 2nd and goal from there. Long time getting the play in from the sidelines for Apache. We'll watch that back judge near the goalpost and see if he gets us down to 10. And there he does, and he'll start the count. Caratini the handoff, and Caratini breaking tackles at the line of scrimmage and then bowling over a couple of Tigers, knocked down at about the 1-yard line. That's the final play of quarter number 3 that has been dominated by Apache. The Warriors lead 28-12 as we go to the 4th on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Fourth quarter about to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. Good to have you alongside on this football Friday night, week number 6. Remember, it'll be a football Thursday night, week number 7, as Hobart and Mangum will square off at the Liberty Bowl next Thursday night. And that will be a tussle just because they're just two teams that don't like one another. It's just a rivalry. And then Minko in week number 8. Cordell, week number 9, it's Carnegie in week number 9, closing out the regular season at home. And then closing out the regular season in November on the road at Cordell, kind of like we did last year. So the fourth quarter underway, and it'll be Caratini spinning his way into the end zone for another score. So Michael Caratini, another score, and now penalty flags will fly. Some wolfing going on at the end of the play, and you know, when you're as good as Michael Caratini, you just simply hand the ball to the official and go the other way. I mean, he got a hit late into the end zone by Elijah Bernal, which Bernal is certainly entitled to do. Touchdown is good, dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against Caratini and against the Apache Warriors. And I'm going to give some credit to one of the big uglies up front for Apache, as he quickly came over and did his best to defuse the situation, and in fact patted Elijah on the head and was walking him away, and Caratini wouldn't let it go. So the touchdown is good. It's 34-12. 11:57 left in the fourth, and it's going to take a furious fourth quarter rally for the Tigers to get back into this one. We know they can score points in bunches, and now they're going to have to. So I guess they're going to add the unsportsmanlike conduct on the kickoff because the extra points from the two. Pass into the end zone. That's an easy pitch and catch for the two. Nick Lindsay, the recipient of the throw from Morgan Claiborne. There was nobody in the zip code for Mangum. 11:57 left in the ball game. 2-point conversion is good, and it's 38-12. Mangum trailing here in the fourth. On Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv, you can hear the difference.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Well, you got to say hi to Katie Carney earlier. I'm going to say hi to Richard. He's joining us now on the broadcast. And, Coach, congratulations on a successful 2020 fast pitch campaign. And, boy, what a treat it was for me last Friday afternoon to be over there and call that contest that got you into the state tournament. And here's the great thing. I don't know if you know this or not, but Calera was having their way with Hobart, and Richard was, well, unhappy would be a polite way of putting it. And he went to the bullpen and called on his daughter, Hallie Carney, and she came in and was a stud. So what a great time it was for Hobart and the Carney family and the entire Hobart family. And that trip to the state tournament didn't end up the way you wanted, I know, but nonetheless, congratulations on a great season. Kick here by Dickey, going to be picked up by Trey at about the 34. He's got the 40, 45, and then horse-collared at about the 48-yard line. And again, what tempers are really starting to come unglued here. And Trey was hit hard here on the sidelines, and now a penalty flag going to fly. That's going to go against Mangum. And again, I mean, it's football. I mean, you're going to get hit. And the tackle was high, but there wasn't, I don't know that there was anything out of line there. Sam Powers and his coaching staff not happy, but unsportsmanlike conduct called here. And so Mangum had excellent field position at about the 49. It's going to get marked on 15. And I'm going to say this. Officials are going to have to take control here both ways. You know, whether you like the call or the no call on the tackle, got to put an end to the wolfing that's going on at the end of the plays. Got to take control. He had Caratini jaw-jacking after his touchdown, and now this is what's going to get Mangum into problems here because Trey upset with the tackle. Okay, but don't say anything, and certainly don't go after the guy. So Sam Powers going to have a conversation with the official here on the near side, and it's a good conversation. He said, look, you guys got to help me out here a little bit. My guys feel like they're getting an extra shot after the whistle is blown, and that's no excuse for their conduct, but you got to help me out here. And he's what he's telling me. You got to help me out. Now, earlier in the ball game, there was a 15-yard mark-off in a similar situation, dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. They let them move the chains. Okay, all right, now they're going to. I tell you what, I was just about going to have an issue with this. So they moved the chains back to the line of scrimmage. All right, they're going to make it 1st and 25, and that would not have worked. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 34. Mangum going to go to work now, trailing by 36-12 with 11:50 left of the ball game. Rolling out Shelby. Brody being chased. Now going to turn the corner and has got some room, 35, and will make it to the 40-yard line. And good job there by Brody Shelby not to make a throw on the run and took it out to near the 40. They marked him out, I think. Mark him out, well, now they say he was back out at the 37. So, all right. It'll be second down from there, but a good job by Shelby. He picked up 5 of the play. Give credit to that big lineman for Apache, Brody Lindsay, chasing and chasing and chasing. No way he's going to get there, but he didn't give up. So second down and 6, 11:43 left of the ball game. Brody wants to throw, flush from the pocket. Now being chased, needs some help. Rolls right side, throws, got a man. Pass is caught in the flat by Lawrence Sneed. Sneed on his feet across the 50, still on his feet to the 45, and finally knocked down at about the 44-yard line. Great improvisation right there from Brody Shelby and also from Sneed, and I love the fact that Lawrence Sneed simply shadowed his quarterback, followed him across the field, and made a great catch. Holly Avery Rogers is watching. Sarah Martin has joined us. Amira Wetfield says, dang, Trey, tried to fight. Laughing my butt off, she says. 1st and 10 now. Shelby rolling near side with time. Throws. Pass caught. Webb. And he'll get hit at the 40 and fight his way down to about the 39-yard line. A good catch there by Sawyer. He knew he was going to get lit up. Made the catch anyhow. Yeah, he took a shot on that shoulder. You can tell he got a stinger going on right now, trying to shake it off big time. There's that Taylor Swift thing again. So a gain of 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 5. The ball at the 39-yard line. And again, Mangum needs to score in bunches. Bailey in the backfield. Now Shelby will send him behind him from the pistol formation. Fake the handoff. No, Quan will get it. Gets a block. Cuts inside of it. Inside the 35. Down to the 29-yard line. And a Superman flying tackle made by Nick Lindsay. Now, Lindsay just launched himself from about the 31 and got on Quan's back and knocked him down to the 29. First down carry to the 29-yard line. And Mangum will move the sticks. They stop the clock momentarily. Now winding it at 10:20 left of the ball game. Shelby fakes the handoff, going to keep it himself right up the middle of the field, 25. He'll get grabbed at about the 26-yard line, spins forward again, and they will mark his forward progress at the 25. Well, there's some guys that are looking to make ESPN highlight reels. And nobody wrapping up and tackling right now. They're just simply flying in, trying to make the home run hit. That time it was Hunter Smith, and Smith had Shelby bounce right off of him. So good job by Brody. Picked up 4. That'll bring up a second down and 6. 9:40 and running here in the ball game. I love Amira Whitfield's little emoji that she put on there, too. The smiley face that's crying. And they'll run the jet sweep now, and a good job of breaking tackles at the line of scrimmage. Lamar James. James will turn the corner and get it inside the 20 down to about the 19-yard line. And that'll be close to a first down. Yeah, they said he touched down. Yeah, they'll give him inside the 19, or inside the 20, actually, and about the 19. And the officials will call for a measurement here. So that'll stop the clock and give Sam Powers a chance to call a couple of plays with 9:19 showing and no time coming off the clock while the chain gang comes out. That's a group of individuals that probably don't get enough credit, whether you're at Apache, Mangum, Hobart, or in Salisaw. Volunteer guys that go out there and man the chains, and the weather is okay tonight. By the way, first down going to be picked up by Mangum. The weather is okay tonight, but boy, a lot of times they toil in some really nasty weather. Start off just absolutely getting burnt to a crisp when the season begins, and then Frosty the Snowman being sung by the end of the year. So they move the sticks, and they'll wind the clock now with 9:19 remaining. 36-12. Mangum a little bit laconic coming out of that break, and I think, fellas, you got to pick up the pace. You're down went by 24 points, 9 minutes left of the ball game. 3 scores, and you're going to have to convert some 2-point conversions as well. Whittington here on the near side. They're going to throw the football. No, they're not. Boy, Brody Shelby just gets swallowed up. As they sent the house that time, Apache did, and Mangum didn't pick it up. Nick Lindsay with the sack. And, I mean, this happens all the way back across the 20 out to the 24-yard line. Shelby didn't have any opportunity at all. Defense was on him as soon as he turned to look to try to throw the football. So second down and long now, about 15 and a half, 8:20 left of the ball game. High snap. Brody will go get it. Gets pressure again. Throws the football into the end zone. Jump ball, and it is touchdown! However, remember, it's 2020. It isn't going to count. I believe they're going to get Mangum for holding. The white hat says, nope, chop block instead, called against the Tigers. So wave off the touchdown pass and the catch. And instead of cutting into the lead, the ball going to be moved back near the 50-yard line. So a chop block called, and that was out on the edge. And what happens there is a lineman will engage a guy, get him up high, and then the second blocker will come on and hit below the waist. And in the idea of safety of knees, you just can't do that anymore. Shelby fumbles the snap, and he was touchdown back at the 49-yard line of Mangum. Wow. Well, this is, and again, anyway, still some time left of the ball game, 8 minutes left, but I don't want folks to lose sight of the fact that this is a relatively young football team. You've got some kids playing skill positions that this is their first big foray into it. And I know they've played 4 games, but they had a week off, and this is a huge district contest. And so I can see where the nerves may be just a little bit jangled. Brody going to go upstairs looking for Rogers, and Luke goes up, tries to make the catch, can't get it done. Incomplete. And it'll be 4th down and long. Luke may have gotten away with a little bit of push off there. And it's Preston Roberts was with him stride for stride. So 4th down now, 7:33 left of the ball game. The line to make for a first down is all the way down to the 10. The line of scrimmage is the Mangum 49. Hello, Jay McCormick. Jay Bird joining us tonight in the broadcast. Hobart winning easily last time we saw. So Brody, again, from the shotgun, and he's going to get sacked. Swallowed up big time by Brody Lindsay. So Brody Shelby swallowed up by Brody Lindsay. And Mangum will turn it over on downs to this group from Apache. 7:25 left of the ball game, and Apache leads it 36-12. Tigers have had some opportunities in the second half, but again, they have made some mental mistakes, and really one of the big-time backbreakers was that 4th down and long that in punt formation, Hunter Smith found a wide-open Peyton Mindeman for a big-time first down deep inside Mangum territory. Smith in motion here. They'll hand it off. Nope. Keeping it instead will be the quarterback, and he'll run right up the middle of the field. Hard running there by Morgan Claiborne. And now Claiborne slow to get up. But they'll move the sticks. That's a first down carry for Apache. And now it's just become road grader U for the Warriors. And they have the ball at the 36-yard line of Mangum. Clock is stopped. 7:11 left of the ball game, and I'm not sure what. Okay, now they wind it. I was going to say the chains have been set for quite some time. So 1st and 10 now for Apache. They want to throw. Pass caught out in the flat. Breaking tackles and still on his feet, and finally spun down will be Nick Lindsay. And Lindsay just refused to go down. Whittington is over there. I also see Trey Dickey, who's come back into the ball game, putting a hat in there. And that last member coming off the top of the pile, Dion Dickey. So Trey and Dion both in on the stop there. 6:25 left in the contest. 36-12. A little surprised at Apache throwing the football at this point. You would think that they had the game in hand, and they have run the ball successfully. Going to toss it here to Smith, and Hunter gets strung out on the near side. Good pursuit that time by the Mangum defense, flattening out and going along the line of scrimmage. Bryce Ditmore got some help as well from Lauren Sneed, and now Sneed still down on the field. They are tending to Lauren. 6:01 left of the ball game. Apache 36, 12 for Mangum. We'll check on the condition of Lauren when we come back on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Well, hopping off the field there, Lauren Sneed, and they're going to tend to him down below us. What are you seeing?
It looks like his knee is what it looks like they're checking on. So, I mean, within the knee, there's a lot of ligaments and stuff, you know, ACL, MCL. So, I mean, and it could just be he got hit hard. I mean, it doesn't look like he's, I mean, in too much pain. But, I mean, that's from person to person.
All right, on the quarterback keeper now to the 25-yard line, and no more. Ditmore again in on another stop as he will wrestle Claiborne to the ground. Bryce playing hard. Ashton Pride in there as well. And Mangum playing for Pride right now. 5:40 left of the ball game. And it will be another first down for Apache as they move the sticks. 5:34 remaining. 36-12. And the Warriors trying to salt this one away here late in the fourth quarter. And again, a 14-12 ball game at halftime, and Mangum just has not been able to dent the scoreboard in the second half. Pass out in the flat, caught by Smith, and Smith will take it inside the 20. Tackled across the way by Trey Dickey, and like Dion got back in there as well. And Trey, by the way, helping up Hunter Smith. Remember earlier, Trey taking umbrage with the way he was tackled on the sidelines. And now Trey is a good sportsman. Fun young man. I had a chance to talk to him several times during the basketball season last year, and he's always a delight. 4:40 left in this one. Michael Caratini will take it inside the 15 down to about the 14-yard line. And a host of tacklers in on the play. Ditmore is there, also getting off the pile. Regan, named after a Bronco buster. Ashton Pride in on the stop as well. Second time tonight that we have seen and heard emergency vehicles. You hate to hear and see that. Small town of Apache, America. It's kind of sitting up on the hill and can see and hear just about everything. A little inside handoff now to Smith. Hunter looking for a block. Turns the corner and heads for the corner of the end zone. And did he get there? Did he step out of bounds? And he got into the end zone. So little pitch forward, Hunter Smith. And Smith able to weave his way through traffic and score another touchdown tonight for Apache. They've got 42 now. And 42-12 our score with 4:03 remaining. And again, the Warriors taking advantage of a short field following a couple of kicking issues on punt attempts. And then again, they got a big first down from their punting game, and difference in the ball game here. Low snap, and ball can be picked up, and trying to get into the end zone will be Preston Roberts, and Roberts will be wrestled out of bounds across the way. So the 2-point conversion no good. 4:03 left, 42-12. The lead now has grown to 30 for Apache on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Well, OU and Texas coming up tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and pregame gets underway, I think, at 9 along the Fox Radio Network on 1420 KTJS. I understand that I think I heard or read about 20,000 people will be allowed into the Cotton Bowl tomorrow. And I guess there's going to be a few corny dog sites that will be open for those who miss the Texas State Fair and being able to enjoy a corny dog. So if you're headed towards Dallas tomorrow, I'm told that the traffic along I-35 not going to be nearly as difficult as it normally is. So here we go. It's 42-12, 4:03 left of the ball game, and you simply play this one out and don't get anybody hurt and get ready for week number 7 back at home against the rival Bearcats of Hobart. End-over-end kick and going back and fielding it at about the 10-yard line will be Lamar James. James on the near sideline gets a block 35, and then he is chopped down at the 37-yard line. Making the play there for Apache was Nick Lindsay. And Lindsay, I tell you what, Lindsay is just a guy that a long time ago, Mike Adamley, who played for the New York Jets and Kansas City Chiefs, and he talked about special teams in the NFL. He later was an NBC broadcaster as well. But he said it best about special teams. You've got to divorce your mind from your body. And that's kind of what Lindsay has done all night long on special teams. Shelby from the shotgun formation, going to keep it himself. Flush from the pocket, running near side for his life, and will step out of bounds after a couple of yard gain. They'll take it to the 42. So they'll give him a couple. 2nd down and 8. Stops the clock with 3:49 remaining. And Brody dropping back to pass, and boy, I tell you, he just swallowed up big time there. Nowhere to go. Jay McCormick, I found out today, is not an OU Sooner fan. Swing pass to Quan Bailey. Bailey 45-40 down the far sideline and inside Apache territory all the way down to about the 39 of the Warriors. A little pitch and catch there from Brody Shelby to Quan Bailey, and I'll actually get Bailey inside the 38-yard line. So 1st and 10 from there. Bailey going to have to come off the field of play, and Whittington, who got hurt earlier, is okay. Mackay in the backfield now. 3 wide receivers here on the near side. Brody looking this way. Fires, fastball caught. Webb, 30, gets a block and steps out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. And they'll actually give him the 24 and a half, closer to the 23. Move the sticks again. 3:11 left of the ball game. 42-12. Whittington in the backfield, and 3 wide receivers split to the far side. Rogers by himself here on the near side. Let's see if they don't go Luke's way. They do. Pass in and out of his hands. And there was a couple of Warriors in the vicinity as well. 2nd down and 10. 3:06 left of the ball game. Hurricane. There were so many Hurricanes this year that they ran out of names, and they're now giving them Greek symbols. And Hurricane Delta pounding the Louisiana coast. Same place that they got pounded by a hurricane a couple of weeks ago. Remember, it's 2020. Speaking of which, Shelby gets the snap and nowhere to go, so he just follows the block of Whittington, and a good job by Brody on a busted play to pick up about 8 or 9 yards. I mean, a little do-si-do going on there. I think Quan was supposed to go in the opposite, or rather Whittington was supposed to go in the opposite direction that he did. And your quarterback, you're taught, is if that running back's not there, or there's a problem with the exchange, then you just simply go in the hole that the back was supposed to take. And Brody did that. 3rd down and 1. Quan on the carry. Got the first down and more over on the right side as Bailey will take it inside the 10 down to about the 7-yard line. 1st and goal from there. 2:24 left of the ball game. 42-12. The lead is 30 for Apache. Mangum working quickly, trying to get at least one more score, and a penalty flag will fly as Bailey looks for the end zone, and Quan knocked down at the 1. They're going to get Apache for too many players on the field. They were trying to run some guys off and couldn't get it done. Mangum obviously will decline and take the result of the play. It should put the ball at about the 1-yard line. 2:14 remaining. And that's exactly what happened. So, short yardage situation here for the Tigers. Whittington back in the ballgame now for Mangum. Rogers split out here on the near side. It's Lamar up top. I wouldn't be surprised to see Whittington to carry, or maybe try to find, there he is now, Lawrence Sneed. Maybe they run a little slant with him here. Let's see. Short yardage situation. Whittington with a carry and into the end zone for the score. Mackay with a touchdown. And with 2:09 left of the ball game, Mangum gets 6 more on the board, 42-18. Try to make this a little bit more respectable. Tigers obviously going to go for 2 here, and they'll split wide receivers in trips formation to both sides of the field, although one of those wide receivers is ineligible. Shelby going to keep it himself, avoids a tackler not once but twice, and he'll get his way into the end zone. Brody Shelby, the 2-point conversion. So with 2:09 left of the ball game, it's 42-20. Mangum trailing Apache here on Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv. You can hear the difference. You can hear the difference.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
Well, everybody be expecting an onside kick here, and the little pooch kick will be fielded. And a good job there playing shortstop in the middle of the field, Nick Lindsay, to come up with the football for Apache. 2:09 left in the contest. They lead by 22. Mangum does have their full complement of timeouts, but I would be a little bit surprised if Sam Powers uses them. I think a lot might depend on what Apache decides to do here. I know your philosophy when it comes to basketball. What's your philosophy when it comes to football late in the game?
My philosophy in basketball is
when the game is out of hand.
Oh, I mean, just let the clock run.
Okay. Right. Marsha Davis-Brooks and Dana Wint have joined us. And carry by Michael Caratini will take the ball down to about the 44-yard line, but the official has other things to say as he throws a penalty flag. As the official on the far side. And let's see what the call is. I think maybe lining up in the neutral zone, yeah. going to go against Mangum, and you can hear some of the Mangum fans down below us like, oh my gosh, another penalty on us. So they will mark it off against the Tigers with 2:02 remaining. Ball going to set at the 42-yard line. That play stopped the clock, and now they will wind things. Apache going to play to the end, and remember, they've got their 15 points, and so they're going to continue to throw the football, and that's a dangerous pass, but the caught is made, and down the far sideline will go Nick Lindsay, and Lindsay will get in for the score. Well, that was a dangerous pass that it looked like Mangum was going to be able to pick off and take the other way. And somehow Lindsay makes the catch, and he goes down the far sideline for the score. And so much for that idea. They're still throwing the football up. You don't like that either, do you?
I don't understand that at all.
22-point lead with just under a couple of minutes left to go, and you're still pitching and catching. All right. So 1:44 shows on the clock. It's 48-20. And I mean, if you're across the way and you're Larry McDaniel, you got to say, look, they took the ball down the field. They scored. We're not going to just lay down here. Extra point, by the way, is up and good. Minute 44 remaining, 49-20 our score. It's Apache out in front of Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7 and OK Sports.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
All right, so we've got 1:44 left of the ball game, and 49-20 our score. We were talking about it before that score a moment ago for Apache. They've got their 15 points. That's the most that you can garner when it comes to the tiebreakers. So again, we were a little surprised to see the football in the air, but again, you played to the end of the ball game, and if you don't want us to score, then I guess the philosophy is you need to stop us. So set to kick it away is Hunter Smith. Smith, a little squib kick, and why not? A penalty on the play. By the way, we checked now, and it is, the third quarter, Miami 78, LA 77. As the Heat look to close out another NBA title. Tampa Bay, how about this? The Rays have knocked off, and my dear friend Richard Carney not happy about this, but I am. Tampa Bay has beaten New York 2-1 to advance to the American League Championship Series. Well, they'll take on, guess who? The Houston Astros. No trash cans included. Wow. So after the 5-yard mark-off, a re-kick here for Apache. Line drive, and that's fielded by the up-back, Dion Dickey. Dickey coming to the near side, gets a block, 35, and then spun out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Big-time hitting going on after the play was over. Ashton Pride, great sportsmanship as he helps out the guy that he tattooed off the turf. Apache fans across the way, excited as we're down to the final few seconds of this one. So again, a short work week for Mangum. They'll be back at it next Thursday night at the Liberty Bowl as they will get the Bearcats of Hobart. And now a timeout going to be taken by Apache. And I'm telling you, this is one that you file away and you remember somewhere down the line. Throwing the football late in the ball game, okay, but now calling a timeout?
And they attempted an onside.
And they had attempted an onside. Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? Wow. I'm surprised by that. I just...
That just wouldn't sit well with me.
No, I agree with you.
I mean, just as a competitor in general, you just respect the game. I mean...
So the Rays win over the Yankees 2-1. Heat leading the Lakers 81-77. 3:01 left in the third. And in college football, Georgia Tech, the Ramblin' Wreck over Louisville, 46-27. Wow. How about that? So first down and 10 now. And Quan Bailey on the handoff right up the middle of the field to about the 40 and no more. That'll bring up second down, and we'll call it 7. Gain of 3 on the play. For those of us that are of a certain age, sad news, some melancholy happy trails to Whitey Ford, the Hall of Fame pitcher for the New York Yankees, passing away at the age of 91. Throw out in the flat, and that time unable to get away is Lamar James. It'll bring up a third down. Lamar certainly did treat us to a couple of highlight touchdown runs earlier this evening. One which was called back because of a penalty. The second, he scored with no time left on the clock in the end of the first half of play and made it a 14-12 ball game at the intermission. 42 seconds left here, and it's 49-20. Apache on top. And we'll get movement, something we've seen all night long. Tigers pointing at the Warriors. The Warriors saying they drew us off. And movement by Mangum. Well, the game started off this way. Might as well finish this way, right?
You're right. I'm just trying to watch.
Oh, you're watching Colton Laughlin down below us.
Needs to put his phone up a little bit so I can see that.
Colton live streaming the game from ESPN between the Lakers and the Heat. Shelby driving back to pass. Going to throw across the middle. Got a man. Pass is caught on the run all the way down to the 35-yard line. Lauren Snead catching it in stride, and that was a beautifully thrown football by Brody Shelby. Prettiest pass of the night for the youngster. 8 seconds, 7 seconds left in the ball game. Mangum going to try to get off one more play. They will. Low snap. Shelby throws in the flat for Rogers. He cannot make the catch, and the ball game will come to an end. 49-20, your final score, as Apache knocks off Mangum tonight, leading at the half 14-12, and then winning 49-20. Back to wrap this one up from Apache on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
49-20, your final score. It is a victory for Apache. Mangum will have 6 days to regroup and get ready to play on Thursday night against Hobart. And certainly not to take anything away from Apache. They're a good football team, but just way too many mistakes committed by Mangum. Too many short fields, too many penalties, and too many breakdowns in the kicking game here this evening for Sam Powers' club.
Yeah, like you said, they're a young ball club, and so things like that will happen. I think you race the second half of tape and like you said, you got a short week, got to show up Thursday ready to go.
All right. So the final score again, 49-20. Mangum loses tonight to Apache. They fall to 1-1 inside district play and are now 3-2 overall on the season. Hobart coming up next Thursday night at the Liberty Bowl. Our coverage will get underway at 6:45, and the kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. OU Texas tomorrow morning at 11. Pregame show gets underway at 9 on the Fox Radio Network on 1420 KTJS. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, young man. Appreciate your help this evening. As always, an exemplary job. Although I won't mention the fact that you're 0-2 now when you've done ball games with me. I'm just going to put that out there, okay? Not that you're a jinx or anything. So for Dylan Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget about Michael in the Morning coming up on Monday morning, 6 to 9. Classic Hits 97.7. OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference. Good night.